What's up, bro? Fuck yeah. Fuck you, haters. Fuck you, haters. We getting that sequel. Fuck you, Midnight Movie Talk, Eric bitch ass Weber. Fuck every clown. Fuck Price of Reason. We getting that sequel. Price of retard ass Reason. Fuck you, Tom Connors, you dumb bitch. Jeff Bezos got fuck you money. He don't give a fuck. Forbes has confirmed the sequel, bro. Fuck Boatard, you retarded moron. What's up, Slade? We getting that sequel, bro. Masters. Suck it, haters. If garbage like Superman 2025 could get a sequel, this is far superior and definitely deserves one. You said Tom Connors said he hated when He-Man lifted the thing up for Tila. What was He-Man supposed to do? Of course he would do that. All of you Access Media fucking morons and YouTubers, Dan Larson, all of y'all already made your videos and already look stupid because all of your videos are irrelevant. Exactly. The soundtrack is fucking amazing, Slade. All of these Monday morning quarterback morons, Amazon just did a Thanos and be like, your videos are fucking irrelevant. We're making a sequel. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I gotta say that. Yeah, that soundtrack is a fucking. The movie was amazing, the best movie of the summer, and I gotta keep it real. You know what's sad? Toy Story 5 is probably gonna make $1 billion, and Toy Story 5 fucking sucked. Toy Story 5, it was the worst one out of all of them. It was worse than Part 4. It's just Toy Story 5 feels like a big fucking nothing. It's just like it's girly Toy Story. You know what's funny? Because Bonnie was at the end of Part 3 and Part 4, and it still didn't feel girly. This felt like a fucking girly Toy Story. So I bet you all the mom dads, yeah, it sucks. It does. It sucks. It does. It's Toy Story from the female perspective. It's basically all about, and I like Jessie, but it's like I like the character of Jessie, but it was basically more about her and and this bitch Alan from Chris Gore. He said this is great and all this shit. Yeah, I heard it sucks. Yeah, you saw it bootleg in theater. I paid for that shit bootleg. I saw the first 3 Toy Stories were the best. And you know what's funny? I thought Alan from what that fucking idiot from Chris Gore, I thought he was joking when he said they demasculate Buzz. They do demasculate Buzz. They do. They do demasculate Buzz Lightyear at the end because it's basically Buzz gets married to Jessie at the end, but guess who's wearing the dress at the wedding? Buzz Lightyear is wearing the fucking dress at the wedding, and he's getting married to Jessie, and Jessie almost feels like she's dominating him like some cuck. I'm like, what the fuck? What is it? They get married at the end. Buzz and Jessie get married at the end, but Buzz is wearing a Buzz gets married to Jessie at the end, and Buzz is wearing a dress. Buzz is wearing a fucking dress, and basically Jessie is the one that looks like she's dominating with the ring. Will you marry me? I love you. And Buzz got the dress, and she's the one initiating the marriage with the ring. I'm like, did they just cuck Buzz Lightyear? What the fuck? They made Buzz Lightyear a cuck bitch? Who he's the guy who wears the dress at the wedding, and she's the one who's dominant. She's the one holding dominating. No, Matsuz Ramos is retarded. Not even close. Toy Story 5 is not even better than Toy Story 4. And Toy Story 4, I felt, was the weakest. Now I have a new. Now Toy Story 5 is the fucking weakest. Before this, I thought Toy Story 4 was the weakest. This one is the fucking weakest. It just felt like a light, fluffy bunch of nothing. It felt like, I'm surprised Andrew Stanton directed it. It felt like a girly Toy Story. It felt like, because like I said, Bonnie was in the last two, but the last two didn't feel girly. This one felt like a girly perspective. And yeah, at the end, you see Bonnie demasculating Buzz Lightyear, because like I said, they're getting married to Jessie, and he's wearing a dress, and I'm like, it's whatever. The movie's whatever. It's a whatever. Like, you don't even need to. Part 5 to me, it doesn't even matter. Like, there was, in most of the Toy Stories, there was like an underlying tension underneath all the fun. This, I didn't care. I didn't care about any character. It was like, whatever. Whatever. I didn't care. Yeah, I agree with you. Slade X25 Toy Story didn't. Part 4, 5, 3 was a perfect ending. Andrew Stanton had only one great movie. Wall-E Finding Nemo scared the shit out of me as a child when the scuba diver pops out of nowhere and snatches him. I have a feeling like a lot of these dads with daughters are probably gonna love this, but I don't know how, because this is like a Toy Story 5 made for a female. And like I said, the last movie, Part 4, had Bonnie in it, but it didn't feel like a female Toy Story. It felt like the writers of Frozen were writing, like, I don't know. But it wasn't good. He-Man was better. Fuck you, D.A. Anderson. Fuck you, what's your face? Midnight Movie Madness retard Eric Weber. He-Man is better than this shit. He-Man is better than Toy Story 5. I don't give a fuck if Toy Story 5 makes $1 billion. Shit is the weakest. It is the weakest out of all the Toy Stories. He-Man is better than this shit. He-Man is far better. Master Universe far better than this shit. Yeah, oh man. Right here, confirmed. Oh, what's up, Metalhead Mike? Oh man, all the haters. All the stupid ass haters that made a bunch of pointless, useless fucking videos saying, Motu, it didn't get an audience. Who wants this? Who's the audience? Tyrone Fagness, Tyrone Bitchness, all the corny ass fucking YouTubers that look so stupid. Fuck you. Jeff Bezos got fuck you money. And he said, like I said, YouTubers and retards of Access Media are playing checkers while Amazon is playing chess. What the fuck did I say? Amazon gets $69 billion in ad revenue alone. What the fuck is losing $200 million to someone who has $69 billion? That don't mean shit. And again, these idiots, y'all in analog, and we already in the technological age. Amazon and Netflix do not give a fuck about box office receipts. That's the only thing that I like about Netflix. Losing box office money is nothing to them. Absolutely fucking jack and shit. That's like me having $69 billion and being upset I lost 100. The fuck I'm upset if I lost $100 if I have 69 billion. That ain't nothing. 4KO, you're retarded. Look how stupid you look, 4KO. The price of retard reason is happening. This was just confirmed right now by Forbes. So it's not hearsay. It's not Cosmic Book News. It's not bullshit. Forbes just confirmed a sequel is happening. Fuck you, 4KO, you retard. Forbes confirmed it's happening. Is that Slade X25 said, Supergirl's opening at 40 million. LOS, embarrassing. Yeah, under Flash. Michael Camarada said the first 3 Toy Story movies were great. It fell apart after that. 4KO, you should change your name to 4K retarded. You got caught retarded in 4K. 4KO. Oh, because somebody else too said yesterday too. Somebody spoke to a Mattel and an Amazon CEO at one of the London premieres, and one of the CEOs said they don't give a fuck about it flopping. They're still gonna make a sequel. And this was before that announcement today. Again, what's up, Bradley? What's up, Bradley?
What's up?
Fucking haters, you retards. John Campion, you fucking bitch. I told you, Jeff Bezos has fuck you money.
Yeah.
Losing $200 million means something to somebody who has $69 billion.
Well, even Travis Knight has fuck you money also.
Exactly. Yeah, his father's of Nike and shit, the head of Nike.
Yeah.
Oh man, like I said, that like when somebody was saying, I was like, you don't do that. They said they saved the sets. If you're not making a sequel, why would you save the sets?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck would you save the sets? Yeah, Forbes confirmed Masters of the Universe set for sequel despite box office. You fucking haters.
Exactly.
It's late explaining that people actually believe that Amazon cares about box. That's exactly, buddy. Because these people are my God, Fvck and all these other retards on YouTube. You fucking retards. That's like saying Netflix cares about box office. Why the fuck would Netflix care about box office? They're trying to destroy the theatrical thing. They care about box office. It's just like Amazon. And the thing is, like, see, Amazon bought MGM, so now it's essentially a streaming service that owns a theatrical. So again, they still don't care because now they own MGM and they still don't care about box office. They basically a streaming service owning a movie company, so they don't care about fucking box office receipts.
Yeah, an old Hollywood movie company from the beginning. Yeah,
exactly. Man, I love it, Bradley, because so many stupid ass access media retard YouTubers, they were already fucking making the fucking the videos when you talk about like the death videos. Oh, Mo 2 is over. Just doesn't resonate
and guess what?
Anymore.
Guess what, folks? Guess what, folks? I didn't tell you this, but yesterday I paid for it in the theater again.
That's exactly, Bradley.
I actually saw it again, yes, because I want this movie. Yep, and it was actually a great experience. And I watched it with my mom had seen it. She remembers watching He-Man and stuff, and she loved it, and she loved the movie. She enjoyed it.
Look at that. Yeah.
And she understood that it was cheesy and goofy because it was trying to be like what the original, like what playing with toys would be like.
Exactly. You know? Exactly. Yeah, and to me that's not a bad thing. There's some people, their reviews saying it felt like I was playing with my action figures and fucking mashing them together, and they meant that in a good way.
Yeah.
Zach Cross said, "Bro, I love you, not a gateway." LOL. I saw more two four times. And Bradley, I'm surprised because like what the fuck? I never got it. I literally ordered this yesterday and got this today out from eBay. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, look at this, the Masters 4-pack, and it comes with a display case with all of them. Look at this, with a Man at Arms, Leto, Skeletor.
That's badass.
Goat Man. It comes with a display case showing all. I literally ordered this yesterday and just got this today. I'm like, what the fuck? That fast?
Yeah, keep it real. That's the perfect. It's the perfect type of movie. It has. I like how it mixes everything. It has new technology with the old school way of doing tech, like practical and stuff. It's a great mix.
Yeah, it's like Lord of the Rings mixed with tech and shit. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Let me say, Slade said that's awesome. It's
fucking better. I'm sorry, fuck everybody. It's better than garbage Obsession. I'm sorry. I'm tired of hearing about Obsession.
Oh yeah, fuck Obsession. And keeping it real, like we both. I gotta agree after because I sent you the link to Toy Story 5, but I kind of saw it after you. But I'm like, I said at the end of Toy Story 5, I'm like, that's it. This shit was the wackest and weakest out of all of the Toy Stories.
Yep.
I'm like,
I told you.
What the fuck? And then this moron Allenton was gonna make a, but yeah, it probably will make a billion because people are stupid. But this shit was the wackest and weakest out of all the Toy Stories. I'm sorry, it just was.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, this shit is like only maybe it's cute for kids, but it's like, I'm sorry, I can't sit through those. I'm like, I'm sorry. The first 3 Toy Stories are the only ones I could. I'm sorry, and you know why? I think it's because John Lasseter is not there anymore.
Oh, that's what. Oh,
I feel like that's why.
Yeah, Mikey said, which one you like better, the new Motu or 1987? I love both of them, but I love both. It's hard because I love both of them because I love that
for different reasons.
I love the Dolph Lundgren 87 one. It was like more accurate to the original mini comics, but this was accurate to the more after the 80s lore. So I love them both for different reasons. Yeah, it says Slade said they're making what? They're remaking 6 and 7 Sally. Oh yeah, nobody's talking about a session. Oh. Yeah, what the fuck is gonna tell? I'm sorry. Master Universe is better than Toy Story 5. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
And oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's true because like even though the first 3 Toy Stories, it's like they were fun but it still felt like you could relate to them if you're older. This was the first Toy Story that I was like,
yeah.
I think you can only relate to this shit if you're 5 years old. This one, I don't know, a 5-year-old girl, shit like that.
Yeah, the 4th and 5th movie are kind of like I don't like them because they're kind of too kiddie to me. I don't know. There's something.
It's like I thought the 4th one was the weakest. Now I got to change. The 5th one is the fucking weakest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All the stuff with Bonnie is. I'm sorry. It was better when they were with Andy. Now we're with Bonnie, that Bonnie girl, whatever. I just don't care for her. I'm like, yeah, she's kind of whatever character. I didn't care about her or whatever.
So I love it. But do you notice I was saying, and it was funny because that idiot Alan. Well, he said that in the review, but then I'm like, he's laughing about it. But I'm surprised how you're not calling it woke. They basically demasculated Woody and have him wear a dress at the end, getting married to Jesse and shit like that. Have him wear a dress and shit at the end and shit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And it seemed like Jesse's dominating him. Like, will you marry me? And she's taking the lead and kissing him. I'm like, what the fuck? So he's a cuck or some shit? Buzz Lightyear now?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why is he wearing a dress getting married to her? What the fuck is that about? And I'm sorry, it just didn't feel like, each Toy Story, there was like an underlying tension to it. There was no tension to it. It just like felt like whatever. I'm like watching it, but I don't really care. It's just like whatever. This is first, even though 4 was the weakest one until now, but there was a little bit of tension when you had with those scary puppet looking.
Those ventriloquist dummy things.
Yeah, and the other girl with that doll with I forgot what her name is.
That fucking wasn't that Jessica Chastain? Was that doll or something?
It was what's that other girl for the one from Mad Men? What the fuck? With the big tits, the redhead with the big tits from Mad Men.
Oh, excuse. Oh no, Christina Hendricks. That's it, huh?
Yeah, her. Yeah.
I get those 2 redheads mixed up. Redhead girls mixed up.
So I don't remember. Did he? I don't remember if he talked. Did he talk? I don't remember. And the toy horse in this one, I don't remember if he did and shit.
I don't even remember either. I wasn't really because it was like going by so fast. I couldn't even pay attention to it.
Yeah. Wait, are they playing? Oh yeah. No, so it's Toy Story is all we need action story mode. I think. This is the first Toy Story that I think there was a Transformer in it, like Starscream or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot his name, but they showed he would look like he transformed into a plane. Like I'm like, what the fuck? And they had what's the name? Keanu Reeves come back. What's the character again?
The stunt guy, the Evil Knievel looking toy or whatever.
Yeah, what was his name?
I'm surprised they didn't have Michael Keaton as Ken.
Yeah, they haven't come back since part 2, right?
Part 3, I think. No, I don't think they were they in 4. I don't even remember.
I think Barbie was in part 2. And I don't think they were in part 4. And there was only a cameo for. I don't think they even talk. What's those fucking Key and Peele characters, the bunny and the duck and shit like that?
Oh yeah, those ones, yeah.
Yeah, they're like a cameo. I don't think they even spoke and shit like that.
They probably didn't want to get them back or something like that.
Yeah. But like, what's sad is like Wait, somebody said you might as well cancel Man of Tomorrow at this point. The DCU is in shambles. That's another guy. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, but it's funny because first there was an article on Forbes, and then there was another article confirming it too, saying that they're still moving ahead with a Masters of the Universe sequel. So again, fuck you. There's another Twitter article. Let me see. Oh man, I just love it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say because all these retards, Bradley doing video autopsies. Oh, Masters of the Universe, it's over. It's never gonna be a thing.
I know that clown. I know that clown Eisenhart Productions is waiting to make a video about. You know how that Eisenhart Productions YouTube guy, he does the video about movies that bomb at the box office over there. He's like, he always like why it failed, breaking down why it failed and stuff.
Yeah,
like
how you gonna
the
do a
next
movie
big
and say why it failed, but then making a sequel? You're like a retard making a video like that.
and that he's always shitting on Jared Leto movies and saying Jared Leto is always, and he's already predicting and wanting Master like, all right, Master of the Universe was already gonna be a failure because Leto was cast. Like, shut the fuck up, you fucking.
Look at this, people already posting said all of those haters right now.
A goddamn Skeletor meltdown.
Yeah, all of these haters right now. Oh man.
And some fucking idiot on Twitter, he was saying some shit about like when Curry Barker dumbass said that Gen Z that we don't like IP slop and some idiot said he's taking shade at Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, like, how do you assume that?
Yeah, you fucking idiot. How do you assume he's fake? But I bet Curry Barker he's a fucking pretentious douchebag anyway. But I bet he probably is throwing everybody under the bus now.
Yeah. They said something today or something that, like, I'm sorry, I agree with you. He is a fucking side. They say he got another 3-picture deal with Blumhouse. Get the fuck out of here with him being. He got something today. Got 3-picture deal with like Universal and Blum. Like, fuck out of here. He's not no indie filmmaker. Just now he has 3-picture deals and shit.
I'm sorry, he's a fucking sellout because now all of a sudden he's got all these psyop, all these. Even Jarbo's calling him out, saying that he's a fucking sellout because he trashed his YouTube origins. Him and Kane Parsons. They said, "We're not really a YouTuber.
I'm not.
We're not a YouTuber." Like, motherfucker, shut the like. He like, because I think now that he's like in with Hollywood and he's with all these other directors now, he thinks that he's too good for YouTube now, that he's one of them or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was saying, "Oh, they don't tell you about these directors. We have these dinners that we never talk about, and it really happens." Some bullshit. Like, they have these dinners, top secret dinners together, directors. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that he was with Zach Krager and Ari Aster and all these fucking hacks.
Oh yeah, those hacks. Yeah.
Like, my God, of course it's a group of fucking retarded hacks.
He looks gay. Ken in Toy Story 3 was a Barbie. I wonder because that guy, I didn't know until you told me that guy that plays the boyfriend, he's really gay and shit. The guy
the
session is.
Yeah, and he's literally gonna be in X-Men '97 this new season.
Oh yeah, I forgot
he's the voice of Cyclops and Jean Grey's son.
Yeah, where is it? Right, what the fuck is? Oh yeah, right there.
He basically reminds me of a Timu Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, he does. Yep, see that. Master Universe set for sequel despite this box office. Forbes confirmed. You fucking haters. Wait, yeah. Oh, that's the article. It says Masters underperforming.
If he never made a sequel to this, that would have been because if they never made a sequel to this, they would be extra fucking salt in the fucking movie because he had 3 teasers for sequels.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. They said the film is considered Master Universe underperformed, grossing 89. It has 90 million so far. To me, that's not bad for like I said, because it was true. I just realized. Wait a minute. I just realized some shit. Holy shit. Amazon is a streaming service. They own MGM. So they can't lose either way because they're the streaming service and they own the movie studio. So why do they give a fuck about box office? They own both. What does it matter? What does it matter? So box office really doesn't matter. They own both. Ray, so what's up, Ray? I found. It said Curry be on his knees to gulp. It said I found the DC YouTube channel was using bots to dick suck Patterson. Oh God, which one was that? Yeah, the movie is great and people are praising. Let me see.
Even have you seen? I sent you. Even the girls are going to see this and saying that this movie is great. I don't know why. Like actual fucking Gen Z girls are saying that this movie is actually the Master Universe.
Yeah, so that bullshit about Gen Z doesn't like. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Gen Z doesn't get. That's a. You know what? I think somebody commented. This is a bullshit narrative because the stupid access media faggot motherfuckers, I'll say all you, John Campia, Robert Burnett, all you stupid motherfuckers, you're threatened because Netflix and Amazon are not pro theaters, or you want to put this movie down and glaze other garbage because they're not about putting the theaters a priority. So you want to blacklist and campaign hate campaigns because they're not about sucking dicks of theatrical. That's what this shit is about. I'm sorry, like that video that I sent you. I agree so much is a fucking psyop. How did New York Daily News and all these other sites said Master of the Universe was #1 for like a day or two? Then all of a sudden switch it and now it's Scary Movie 1. Get the fuck. How do you switch it after like staying a day? You're supposed to be the box office site that knows all
and now
that it was #1.
And now its obsession is #2 every weekend still, and this fucking movie's been. I'm like, I feel like this is all a fucking psyop.
Yeah, exactly.
To push these fucking shitty movies and shit. I'm like how the fuck is this #5 in box office, but garbage like Obsession is #2?
Yeah, that seemed like they're trying to. I'm sorry, it's so obvious because they're trying to push this. Chris Gore and those facts, but go to theaters. People are going to theaters, see back rooms. I don't know. Nobody's going to fucking theater see that shit. I'm sorry. The people that are going is probably a vast minority, probably the same amount of morons who think Pattinson is the best Batman on Twitter. The 2% of those morons, and they're trying to blow it up like, oh my God, everybody's going to see Obsession. And get the fuck out of here with that shit. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, everybody probably did see it, but like I saw it, Obsession, but I didn't pay to see that shit in theaters.
Yeah,
man, I
didn't pay, and I'm pissed because Indy Navarrete didn't make her good on her promise and come to my house for me not paying for it. Because she said she was gonna do that. Like, if you don't go to the theater, then I'll come to your house. All these guys are saying, "Well, it looks like I'm not going to the theater then," because they don't want her to come.
There was some girl, I forgot. This is she's kind of cute. I forgot her name. There's this girl on Instagram and YouTube. She was in the gym. She's like always in the gym and shit. I'm like, oh my God. And this bitch said, oh, she was not even that crazy in the movie. Are you fucked? So they're worse in real life? She said that she wasn't even acting that crazy in that movie. Are you fucking retarded?
Which is true because she kind of almost wasn't, because actually, if she was really like, there's actually been women in real life that have fucking done crazy shit, like cut their boyfriend or husband's dick off and shit. I'm like, I was like, I actually thought she was gonna do that for a second, and at the end of the movie, like when she gets on top of him I thought she was gonna like cut his dick off or something, or like do some shit like that.
They did that in Scary Movie 6. That shit was gross.
Yes,
fuck,
Scary Movie 6. Yeah, they did that Scary Movie. Yeah, that's what I thought it was going when she went crazy like that, like the possessed it, and I thought she was gonna do some crazy shit like that, like cut his dick, shoot his dick off or something.
This is the most recent video on Lego Batman with Pattinson. Thumbnail, you see bots in the comments. Not screw Obsession. I haven't watched it anymore. Like I said, if anything would tell you that a lot of the Pattinson betas are bots, that whole new article is about that they're censoring people saying that Pattinson Batman is garbage. Why are you censoring if you have such confidence in that piece of shit?
And
why are you censoring?
And there's this cute girl I follow on TikTok, and she was saying she saw the He-Man. She said the He-Man movie was 10 out of 10, and she said that. Yep. And if you don't like it, you're just a miserable piece of shit who doesn't like to have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, damn, like she got even hotter when I was surprised she even saw it, 'cause I didn't think she would. But then when she said it was 10 out of 10, and then if you don't like it, you're just a hater piece of shit. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
wow, she's even more hotter than me now.
yeah, and see, yeah, they're saying something about the Amazon. They don't give a fuck because they have a strategy. It says Amazon MGM Studios likely to greenlight a sequel due to its unique business model. The film is considered a crucial asset for Prime Video, targeting older fans for nostalgic for the 80s franchise to drive streaming subscriptions. Amazon priorities filling genre gaps and attracting subscribers over individual film profitability, viewing box office as a critical first moment for broader engagement. This streaming first strategy is highlighted by the movie's direct to Prime release in France, bypassing theaters entirely. Ultimately, Amazon is playing a long game using exclusive content. In short, although Massive Universe plays in theaters, it really isn't made for them. Perhaps the clearest evidence, is that this movie hasn't been released at all in France. The reason for this is that the country has strict laws which require Amazon to wait 17 months after releasing a movie theatrically before showing it on a streaming platform. By that time, Master of the Universe will be old news and a sequel may already be well into production. So Amazon doesn't want French subscribers to have to wait that long. Instead, it has skipped theatrical in France, run entirely in France, and will release Masters of the Universe direct to Amazon Prime later this year. It shows that streaming isn't just the studio's top priority; it's the big picture. It's the big picture, and box office is second banana trash. It's like woohoo, woo, get a sequel. Let me see.
And I'm sorry, did you see
those haters right now?
that idiot? What's that idiot? Andre, the other Andre from Midnight's Edge, the fucking idiot. He made a whole video. Let's break down why.
Let's break down. My name is Andre from Midnight's Edge. I broke down for nothing. I wasted a video because they're making a sequel anyway. You fucking fat fuck. I just wasted 2 hours of your life. I'm breaking down how it failed, and yet they're making a sequel. You fucking retard.
and then these fucking idiots, the fucking retard said, well, the movie is basically made from the same mold as the Barbie movie, and it's basically anti-masculinity, and this idiot was basically defending, saying that Skeletor was treated badly by what the he's a villain, you fucking retard.
Oh yeah, this stupid shit about making villains treated badly. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, really?
Yeah, he was saying Skeletor, he was emasculated, he was being a toxic. They made him toxic. Well, he's supposed to be toxic. He's a villain, you fucking idiot.
Exactly.
Why are they acting like Skeletor being evil is bad? He is evil. He says that in the movie. He says, I'm a villain. I'm evil. He says that multiple times in the movie. I'm a fucking villain.
Exactly.
I'm just evil. I'm basically the devil. Like he says that in the movie. I am a devil. I am evil.
What happened?
I'm like, I'm sorry. Tom Connor and the fucking other idiot, the Midnight Edge Andre retard. You motherfuckers are just butt fucking hurt. Yeah. That you motherfuckers, and Christian Harloff, another one. You're butt hurt because you didn't get what you wanted. Harloff, you're butt hurt because they didn't take your shitty idea that you tried to do. So we already know your retarded ass had biases going into this shit.
Exactly.
So we knew that your shit was already gonna be negative no matter what they did. Hell, I bet they could have gave you what you want. You'd still have to find a reason to bitch to grift online.
Exactly.
Because you get more clicks when you hate something than when you like something. So you have to make it. No, let me be negative about this. So let's make up some shit because there's nothing I could find here. But then the fucking idiot said, oh well, I wouldn't call the movie woke because there's nothing on the but there's stuff in there if you really look at it. What the fuck are you talking about? There's woke in there if you look in, but on the surface it's not. What the fuck are you talking about, you fucking retard?
Exactly.
You're trying to force you're trying to force a round peg in a square hole, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to force something that's not there that's saying that's woke, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, you see
that's the most retarded. You can't say that. I can't admit that I can't say that it's actually woke, but on the but you have to dig. And the Tom Connors, no, you have to look for the woke in it. You have to dig in with a microscope. What the fuck are you talking about? That's the most retarded. But yet gun shit. So are you gonna Tom Tom Connor, you gonna be simping for Gun Supergirl, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Look at this guy. So this guy with the Shrek, he's a fucking retard. He's been not sure how that can work, but I can possibly. Oh, he deleted his shit. Oh, now you deleted your shit, right? He deleted his fucking comment. He was saying not sure how that can work. Not sure how that can work because Amazon is not a box office movie company first. You dumb fucking retard. They prioritize streaming over movies, and like I said, 96 billion ad revenue. $200 million is a drop in the fucking bucket, you morons. And this guy, like Bradley said, like what you said, Jason Kosh, I took my 3 kids who are 19, 16, and 11, and they all loved it. My older 2 knew more of the history of the show. My youngest knew nothing but my daughter, 16-year-old, says she blames the lack of marketing for people her age not seeing it. Exactly, because younger people seen it. At the end, set up the sequel, and this thing will have a long life on Amazon Prime. It's like, yeah, it's in the Minions. It's you can see that. This is great news. I bet Motu will become a cult classic later, and those people who still buy physical media will own it. Exactly. Yep. Awesome. Oh, you there, Bradley? So? Oh shit. Yes, honestly, it's not dismal.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay on. I'm just gonna mute my mic because I'm gonna go run and eat real quick.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
Let's go.
But I'll be listening though.
All right. Thanks, Bradley. Let me see. Say it wasn't dismal, and ticket sales combined with merchandising sales was a financial success. Only Cosmic Book News, stupid ass delusional things. Let me see. I think the sequel will do better. Let me see. Yes. He said Dismal is finding more Skeletor. Fingers crossed. Some say either Bezos loves this franchise the same way he loses money into the Woke of the Rings, or considered viable. Nash would be the best birthday news I could ever receive. Let me see. Oh, Ray said. We will get Motu too, but not Cornball Sweat too. Like, love you, bro. Yeah, God. I wish Cornball Sweat 2 wasn't even fucking. Let me see. Oh, you said you see Aaron Fisher new video owning Guntars? Oh my God. Do you see that Supergirl flop? My gosh. Now the bitch is talking about like Supergirl being LGBTQ and going both ways. What the fuck? Bitch, Millie Alcock, stop fucking talking. Just stop talking. Stop talking. It's already in the fucking gutter. You're just putting even more about LGBTQ bullshit. And like, what the fuck? Let me see. Oh yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, some of the she don't need no man to buy any tickets to her movie. She's talking about Supergirl goes both ways and all this shit. What the? And they ask her about queer representation. Why are you talking about fucking queer representation in the fucking? Like, stop it. Always with this stupid ass. But representation.
Something that you explored when you were preparing for the
Why come
online about Kara's queerness in the comics? Was that something that you explored when you were preparing for the role?
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions, I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man; it's centered around love. If anything, but we'll see. I don't really know, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's great.
Probably go both ways.
It says Supergirl probably goes both ways. This is actually, I want to see more of this. This is dope. That's better than any garbage in Toy Story Flop 5. Knocking the haters out. Knocking the bitches D.A. Anderson retard out.
You're a socialist?
Keeping it real. This was better than Disclosure garbage. This was superior to Disclosure, Garbage, and Toy Story 5 limping on its last legs.
So you said you're a socialist?
Let me see. Like I said again, a lot of YouTubers, you're retarded. Jeff Bezos made you his bitches. Jeff Bezos has fuck you money. He has that kind of money, 69 billion, to be like, oh, like I said, people are so stupid. They don't understand. This is not fucking WB or Disney or any of the fucking companies. If WB made He-Man and lost that money, they would never make a sequel. If Disney made He-Man and lost that money, that would never make a sequel. If Netflix or Amazon made that movie, they would still make a sequel because they don't give a fuck about box office receipts, you morons who are still in 1995. This is 2026 where streaming is king. I know a lot of retards like that Chris Gore bitch and Nerd Erotic still stuck on movie theaters. We've kind of almost moved past that. And anytime they get a glimpse of some shitty movie like Obsession or Backrooms getting a lot of money, they're always like, yes, theaters, we're back. And then nobody gives a fuck. And then they got like, it's so stupid. These idiots, oh, because a shitty movie like Obsession and Backrooms, they make money. Yes, we're back. And then it's, no, we're not. Stop with the bullshit already. Like, stop. You look constantly stupid, always jumping up when a fucking garbage ass horror indie movie makes so much money, and then you're like, oh, we're back in this shitter. Theaters is not the same. Streaming has killed theaters. And like I said, I'm glad I saw He-Man multiple times. I saw it 3 times in the theaters. That's a movie that was theater worthy. I saw Toy Story 5 bootleg. Didn't miss anything. I will watch Supergirl bootleg. I won't pay for it, but I did pay. He-Man was worth actually paying money for. Like I said, Spider-Man, nah, I'm sorry. I love that the Hulk is in it, but Tom Holland is still Spider-Man, so it's still garbage. I'm sorry. Tom Holland, he hasn't even evolved. He's still in that trailer. He's supposed to be college age Spider-Man. He still sounds like he's fucking 13 years old. I never bought him a Spider-Man. It sucks. I'm sorry. Birds of Prey was marketed as woke garbage as well. Oh yeah, that was the beginning too. Yeah, the Birds of Prey crap. Yeah. But yeah, what's sad is that Toy Story 5 is probably gonna make $1 billion, and that movie's a piece of shit. That Toy Story 5 is the worst out of all the Toy Stories, and I thought Toy Story 4 was the weakest until now. Toy Story 5 is Girl Boss, the movie. And they talk about shit woke and all this shit. They like to talk about woke and all this bullshit. Literally at the ending of the movie, you have Buzz Lightyear getting married to Jessie, who's dominating. Buzz Lightyear is in a dress. They put Buzz Lightyear in a fucking dress. Yep. They should have stopped that. Talk about emasculating. I think they were trying to put lipstick on him too, but they put Buzz Lightyear in a fucking dress. At the end of the movie, Buzz Lightyear gets married to Jessie, and Buzz Lightyear is in a dress. So basically, the girl Jessie is the one who wears the pants. That's woke shit. Jessie is the one who wears the pants and the one who's dominating. And literally at the end, not only do they have Buzz Lightyear in a dress getting married to Jessie, but Jessie is fucking initiating the marriage. Like, will you get married to me, Buzz? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, come on. I had those figures since I was a kid, the Toy Story kid, but this was like the weakest and the wokest of them all. I don't give a fuck what Alan dumbass says from Film Threat. Y'all literally, I could literally play out the ending. I could play out the fucking ending for you. Just the only thing I don't have dresses. The literal ending was Buzz was in a fucking dress, but he don't have no skirt. Getting married to fucking Jesse, and Jesse's dominating. He has a skirt and a dress on, and Jesse's like takes the ring out. It's like, will you marry me, Buzz? But he's wearing a fucking dress, and she's dominating the fucking relation. Like, what is this shit? That's how it ended. Girl boss makes Buzz Lightyear a fucking cuck and makes him wear the dress. She wears the pants. That's basically the best way to tell you at the ending. What the fuck, man? Oh gosh. Yeah, the message is basically about, you know, like, what's her name, Bonnie, because she likes to play with regular toys and she feels ostracized because everybody else has the whatever, the lily pads, the iPads, the laptops. So she kind of like shuns Jesse and Buzz because, like, oh no, I don't want to be outcast. Yeah, oh yeah, Super Mario Galaxy was worth paying for. Exactly, that was an awesome movie. Let me see this. They're like, yes, Motu sequel. Yes. Motu's getting a sequel. Yes. I love it. Like I said, Access Media, y'all fucking embarrassing. Keeping it real. That's what people can talk shit all they want about Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos has so much money that is fuck you money. If I had that kind of money, I'd be fuck you too. If I put out a He-Man movie that was great like that and it didn't do good, and I own Amazon and MGM, I will be like, fuck it. We still making the sequel. Fuck it. That's basically what Jeff Bezos, he has fuck you money like that. We still making part 2. Go fuck yourself. It don't matter. Like I said, these people are stupid. They don't understand. Jeff Bezos is the owner. This is not like WB and Disney where like they have to depend on the stockholders. We're like, oh no, we lost all the money on the movie. Oh, however, we're going to make it back. Amazon and Netflix do not give a fuck about box office receipts. So they don't. That's a whole different model. They're not like WB and Disney. Oh my God, we didn't make money on Snow White. We can't. How are we gonna make that money back? Oh, WB, we lost out on so and so movie. How can Amazon and Netflix don't give a fuck about that? They have a completely different model, and you got morons on YouTube, Access Media retards like this fucking idiot, Eric Weber, Midnight Media retards. You're acting like this is the old model, motherfucker. No, this is the 2.0 model, so you can't go by fucking old model standards of box office shit, you morons. Let me see. Where is it? Sequel, baby. Yep. Exactly. Shout out to Cora. She says this stupid narrative about Gen Z doesn't like He-Man. Somebody said, yeah, but Gen Z somehow has a connection to Devil Wears Prada, a movie that came out 20 years ago and was squarely aimed at younger Gen X and older millennials, or to Dune, a novel that came out in 1965. Get the fuck out. Exactly, Cora. Exactly, Cora. It's bullshit. Yes, Cora said, never mind that it's possible to watch and enjoy things without having a connection to them. Almost no one knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were before the first movie came out. Even Iron Man and Thor were hardly household names. Cora said, before I watched my first Indiana Jones movie, I'd never seen the 30s and the 40s adventure serials it was inspired by. I sought them out afterwards. You don't need any pre-existing familiarity with the source material to enjoy something. And Masters of the Universe didn't require any familiarity with the source material, but was perfectly accessible to new viewers. Let me see. Except some of those dumb new viewers opted to cheap horror movies and shitty parodies of cheap horror movies. By the way, parody movies like Scary Movie are completely unwatchable unless you're very familiar with the source material. Exactly. Let me see. Let me see this. Supergirl is tracking to open, like you said, 40 million at the domestic, lower than the Flash, which opens up 55 million. So you might as well cancel Man of Tomorrow at this point. Yeah. You might as well cancel Man of Tomorrow. Well, let me see that. Let me see this. Let me. There's more. The Super Mario Galaxy was fucking awesome. Let me see. It's like Access Media, you're bitching butthurt because you don't like looking wrong. John Campia, John Roca, Jeff bitch ass Snyder. Like I said, Amazon and Netflix don't give a fuck about box office receipts. You're still stuck on that box office receipt bullshit. Let me see. It's like y'all still talking about VHSs and VHS talking about box office receipts. Let me see. We're in a brave new world now, you fucking cornballs at Midnight's Movie Madness. Box office receipts ain't the main thing. Keeping it fucking real. Let's see. Where is it? Hell yeah, Paul. For a minute said I can't wait for the sequel. Me neither. The sequel's gonna be fucking dope. Let me see. Let me see that. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Let me see. Yeah. Birds of Prey was marketed at Wolf garbage, Brady. I mean, Meta Mike, and it was. Yep. Let me see. Let me see it. Oh yeah, and that I think that just Meta Mike. I think that just hit 1 billion. The freaking Super Mario Galaxy. Let's see. Where is it? Right here. Oh yeah. Okay. Where is this? Yeah, people were trashing that too because they were saying like, "Oh, how could that hit 1 billion? It wasn't even as good as the first one." Like they wanted some kind of deep plot in a fucking Super Mario Brothers movie. Like, what the fuck? There's not Academy Award filmmaking a Super Mario Brothers. Let me see. Oh yeah. Yep. Let me see this. Where is it? Yeah, exactly. I love this one. Meta Mike. All those haters right now. LOL. Man, all the haters right now. It's, like I said before, and I say it again. Amazon is playing chess, and all the stupid motherfuckers on YouTube and Access Media like John Fuckface Campia, Bitch Burnett, you're playing checkers. You're playing fucking checkers. You still, like I said, a streaming service made the movie. Is like I said, Netflix is initially the one that greenlight this. Netflix was the one that greenlight this live action movie with the same writers. Then Amazon picked it up. But it would have been the same with Netflix. You think Netflix would have gave a fuck about box office receipts? If Netflix announced it and then Amazon ended up taking it off Netflix. Let me see. It's a whole hate campaign because in Hollywood, there's a bunch of fucking elitist douchebags. And you notice, I'll give you an example, elitist douchebags. These morons wanted to come and trash Masters of the Universe, but they were trying to go soft on the garbage that is Disclosure Crap Day. And that movie was garbage. And they all want to be kid gloves with that movie because it's Spielberg. Shit was trash. I don't care if it's Spielberg. I love Spielberg, but the movie was garbage. Movie was dog. Disclosure Day is his worst movie ever. Trash. And you got these morons trying to be like, well, it wasn't for me, and fuck out of here. It was trash. Master of the Universe was better than fucking Disclosure Day. Master of the Universe was better than Toy Story 5. Suck a dick. Both of them movies were trash. And like I said, what's sad is Toy Story 5 is probably going to make $1 billion despite how garbage it is and being the weakest of all the Toy Stories. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. See. Yeah, where is it? Let me see. And what's the name? Like I said, you don't already have those three after credits if you're not going through the secret. Travis Knight confirms Master of the Universe sequels are already mapped out. Travis Knight confirms the Master of the Universe sequels are already mapped out. And like I say it again, this is not WB. This is not Disney. Netflix and Amazon do not give a fuck about box office receipt. How many times do I have to spend it to the slow morons in the back like John Campia and Boatard? And Price of Retard Reason. You're fucking Price of Retard, you're a reason. I don't know what the reason, Price of Reason, you're a retard, but I wonder if Price of Retard Reason is really Cosmic Book News doing an AI voice. Because I have a feeling it is. I don't let me see. Keeping it real, somebody was saying something too about fucking Obsession, because they were trashing Curry Barker and they were like, dude, you talk about slop, but Obsession is slop. Obsession and Backrooms is just human slop. You talk about AI slop, Obsession and Backrooms is just human slop. This is LOL. Is Cosmic Book News a grifter? I feel like he just says something for whoever pays him the most. So he's a fucking grifter. Cosmic Book News. Let me see. Where's the other? There's an other article about it here too about them making a sequel. Let me see. See, like I said, people are just stupid and ignorant like I said, they don't realize that streaming services like Netflix and Amazon, they're not like movie companies like WB, because that doesn't even make sense. Like just like Netflix, the CEO of Netflix, Dan Lin, admitted the other day that if directors come to them wanting theatrical, they show them the door. He admitted that if directors come to Netflix wanting theatrical, they show them the fucking door, because they don't care. They make more money off the streaming service than the fucking box office. If you're making, like I said, if you're making 96 billion off ad revenue alone, do you give a fuck about making 200 million at the box office? You're retarded. Tyrone Fagnus, you're retarded. If you're making 96 billion in ad revenue alone, $200 million, that's lunch money. Who gives a fuck? Oh, I lost $200 million on a movie. Oh my God. Let me console myself with the rest of the 96 billion. Get the fuck out. That means nothing. Let me clear my tears of the 200 million I lost with the rest of the 96 billion I have. That somebody said, I forgot if somebody out here might have said it, but somebody else said it too. Somebody said, don't they keep losing movie with some of us calling it Rings of Walk of Power, but they still keep making seasons of that? Why couldn't they make more of something people actually like Masters? That would make no sense. Let me see. Like I said, you know what's funny? Because all these morons like Dan Larson and all these fucktards, Dan Larson, you're a Marvel tard dick that always talks shit about DC. Dan Larson, you dumbass. All these morons that did an autopsy. It's kind of funny because it's almost like Jeff Bezos is doing an autopsy on your asses, because all the Access Media and the YouTubers, you look like retarded and fucking stale as fucking 5-day bread. You made all these autopsy videos, and they're still gonna make a sequel. How retarded do you look? You should delete all your stupid videos now, because they're gonna make a Master Universe 2 regardless. Yeah, y'all stupid ass autopsy YouTube videos didn't even phase them. Retarded.
All right, I'm finally back.
Oh, sorry. Oh, back, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what you had to eat, bro?
It was lasagna.
Oh, I love lasagna. Oh, I think they said there's a you know what's funny? But I don't know. I think there's a new trailer to the new Garfield movie today. I'm like, what the fuck? Was that Chris Pratt back?
Well, they're making a second one already?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they have a trailer just put up today and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the first one was kind of garbage. Oh my gosh, that was the first.
I didn't even like it. I kind of got that was like kind of like that with me, where I kind of got bored on it.
Yeah, me too. I remember watching that bootleg. I'm like, I was watching that bootleg. I was looking away. I'm like, God, a Garfield movie shouldn't be this fucking boring. My gosh.
Well, yeah, I take the 2 Bill Murray movies any day.
Yeah, those are yup. Where is it? What's the name? I got literally just today is a new trailer. What's the fucking name of it?
I even liked the
it's called Garfield
show.
What happened?
I like the Garfield CGI show that they had. That was actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, Frank Welker. Maybe it's a trailer, but maybe it's for a video game. Is it Garfield Escape from Monday official announcement trailer? Is that a video game? I don't know.
Maybe it's a video game then.
Wait. Wait. Is this? It said better come out. It said Garfield Escape from Monday. Look at this. Garfield Escape from Monday. This came out today.
Oh, this is Veggie Tales.
Escape from Monday. Oh yeah, I guess it is good. says Xbox and what the PS5? Like WTA. What is it? Garfield Escape from Monday. Is this September 24th? Oh yeah, find it on September 24th. Garfield Escape from Mondays, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and Steam. Like really, just announcement today and shit. What do you think of that, Bradley?
Who gives a fuck about a Garfield game like that?
Yeah, but damn, man, they don't give Heathcliff enough love. Like, damn, I always like Heathcliff better, but they haven't done anything with him after the animated series and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, they fucking completely fucking forgot about him. I'm like, but yeah, like I said, like I was saying, Masters of the Universe is peak cinema. These fucking losers out here that are trying to praise Obsession and all these back rooms garbages, they don't know what good cinema is. They don't know what they're missing.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. More. I seen a TikTok of this girl. She went to see it multiple times, and she's hot. And she said it's because she said she likes Nicholas Gillette scene. And she thinks he's hot as he. So she went to go see that multiple times. Like she kept going like, that's exactly what these girls should be seeing instead of Obsession.
Exactly, instead of crappy Obsession. Yeah, see that what is that? Oh yeah, that. Let me see if I can put that up. It says, if the rumors are true, Amazon is definitely playing a completely different game than the other studios, and box office doesn't matter in the slightest. That's why I'm for. I mean, Netflix I have a little, but Amazon and Netflix, I'm sorry, I prefer them because. To me, that's the way it should be. I'm sorry, because we should look at if Amazon had the Flash, we would have Flash Part 2 right now. They would give a fuck about, oh my god, we can't make a Flash. We have to go to Guns Garbage and give him the universe. We would have had a Flash Part 2. It was for Amazon and shit like that instead of WB.
Exactly. Well, even Netflix would have done it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's like I said, Jeff Bezos, he has fuck you money. And like I said, if anyone tells him something, he could be like, oh, your movie flopped. I don't give a fuck. Still making a part 2. Who gives a fuck? What you like I said, because it's not like, I keep saying, it's not like fucking WB or Disney where they put all this shit in a movie and then they don't make it back. They're like, oh my God, we can't make our money back. Amazon and Netflix don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't care. We can't make our money back. Oh. It's because that's why theaters are fucking dead, because why are you making movies if you're dependent on theatrical? Then you're never gonna make your fucking money back all the time and shit. If you're just dependent on theatrical, and while we have streaming, you're still dependent on theatrical. It's like you have a Maserati and you're still going by riding a fucking horse and shit like that. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I'm like, that's why Trey Barker, he pretentious, because he should have just, like he said, he should have just put the shit on YouTube, and he could have got money off that too, just as much. Or he could have sold it. He could have sold the fucking movie to a streamer and got as much money off of it.
Exactly.
And made back the budget if it was, because I'm sorry, that's retarded. They offered him, like, before he was trying to shop the movie, and they liked it so much, but they offered him $2 million. I'm like, motherfucker, you didn't take it because you didn't want to rewrite, but I'm sorry, $2 million, that's twice the fucking movie's budget already. So you could have just made your money back right there.
Exactly. Like, that's somebody said that's not the W you think it is, Curry Barker. Turn it down.
That's what I'm saying.
Or some shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
That's bullshit right there too, Bradley, because I'm sorry. To me, that shows me get the fuck out of here. I would have taken the two. That shows that he's a nepo baby. He got money because you turned down $2 million. Who the fuck is turning down $2 million? What the fuck? I'm like, but yeah, because I'm sorry, motherfucker. I don't care. Like, but you have to rewrite parts of fuck it. I rewrite parts of the script if I get $2 million. Fuck it. Exactly. Because if you put up, like, how did he even get the money to make this movie? Is my question. Where did he get? Did he fundraise this? Did he have the money? Or some shit? Kickstarter.
Did he Kickstarter fund? I haven't heard anybody talk about that. How the fuck did he obtain the money for this? The thousands of dollars to fucking make this, because he was using professional cameras and shit. So I'm like, where the fuck did he get the money but yet it's non-union, which doesn't make sense because Indy Navarrete, she was already an actress, and so shouldn't she already be in SAG since she was on like Superman and Lois and 13
Yeah,
Reasons? She should
she
be
was
in
on there for
fucking SAG.
years.
So
She was on there
yeah,
for
she's been in
years.
SAG. She's been around for it. So I'm like, since she's younger, so like, how the fuck was she able to do a non-union movie and not get in trouble for this?
Yeah, she was already working at Superman and Lois for like 4 years and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and she's even talking about that in an interview I've seen where she was talking about how she basically would stay on set while they weren't filming or something, and she would watch them like even when she wasn't in the scene, she would just watch them like act and stuff like that and
She what?
direct.
She would stay on set. You said?
Yeah, so she would stay on set and like watch them act and stuff like that, and like show up and stuff like that. But I find it funny. She said like the day when she found out she wasn't gonna be much in season four, she said she was like, oh thank God, because she was tired of I was laughing. I'm like, yeah, because that show was garbage. She's probably like, thank God I don't have to be on this fucking garbage show no more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But to me, I don't even. I'm sorry. I thought Superman, whatever the Lois was mid, but that was better than fucking Obsession.
I know. I'm like, I don't get why the fuck would she agree to do a non-union movie if she's in the union? Because
Yeah.
what are the law the rules don't apply to her or some shit like this? She's not like known like that where they'll fucking like they'll be corrupt and let the shit slide. No, she's like some low. So you think that an actress like her would fucking have to abide to those rules and shit to stay in the fucking union and shit like that and not do non-union shit.
Would you be considered like a scab or something like that?
Yeah, like wouldn't you be like ousted and shit like that? But I'm like, but then I get confused because then people are confused because they're saying at the end of the credits of the session they're saying it has a SAG after look. So I'm like, what? How the fuck is it? So I'm like, wait, how does it have a SAG certification on the end credits when they're talking about the movie was made non-union? What the fuck? I'm confused.
Yeah.
And then like people are saying, was it because Jason Blum bought the movie from him and Universal and shit, so they put that shit on there and lied or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something sketchy about this shit. I'm like, I feel like they're lying about like studios are taking it like they're lying about some shit about the making of this movie and shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like I don't know if like Guns. I mean, they always fucking lied, but Gun is the most like fucking blatant one. I think when Gun started lying about shit, they all started doing this shit more. Like, oh, let's just hide the box office and shit. Because everybody knows Superman flopped. Like I said, Tessa Randall. I'm sorry, you gun fags. You can't deny when somebody fucking goes to Congress under oath and says a movie fucking bombed, and then you try to say, "Oh no, he didn't mean that." Yeah, motherfucker, he said it under oath. He could be tried for perjury if he lied. Why the fuck would you lie under oath, you fucking moron? He said under oath, Superman flopped, you fucking morons. And they try to be like, oh no, that's not. Now they try to say what he meant. Oh no, that's not what he meant. Now you motherfuckers can read minds. That's not what he meant. And it's funny, he wasn't even provoked to say that. He willingly said that shit. That Superman flopped. They didn't even try to get that out of him. He just said that no, the movie underperformed. What were you saying, Bradley?
And then basically what's her name, Megan Law, she said some shit that in an interview. She said that the Obsession was originally NC-17 and that there were like scenes that he had
fashion was worse, right?
The face bashing was worse. That Curry Barker had her record gargling noises. So basically, he's trying to say that once her face came off, she was implied that she was still kind of alive or something like that, or like barely.
Blood was gurgling. That's fucking gross.
And that they made him cut it because that was too far. But he said that scene still is so like they're like when they showed the movie at the festivals when it debuted, that the movie was longer and had all that shit in it, and that he had to cut another version for the theaters and shit like that once but then she said that the director's cut is going to come out. I'm like, what the fuck? So you're saying there's going to be a director's cut on the fuck?
It's fucking neck gurgling blood out of her. Yeah, it's fucking gross. Oh, were you there, Bradley?
Yeah, I'm like that sounded like That was basically like the Faces of Death, where you see like he gets stabbed in the chest, and you see him like you hear him start fucking breathing, like his lungs collapse, but it sounds like that gurgling, wheezing sound while he's like, "What the fuck?" Like, I like, how the fuck did they make that noise happen? It sounded weird. Like you can tell like he was like punctured. She punctured his lungs or some shit like that.
Yeah, that was kind of fucking girl. Like, my gosh. Yeah, let me see. I just want to play it because I agree. You said, like, I'm sorry. It's like, it's kind of funny because, oh man, I don't know if it's the last couple of years because I never used to believe in conspiracy theory. Now I'm starting to believe in all this conspiracy theory shit because it's too fucking convenient, the shit they do. Like, I feel like they had it out for He-Man because it's a pro-male message and they want to put, you know what's funny? Pro-male message, but you have videos with fucking what's her name, Millie Alcock openly saying, "Oh yeah, Supergirl, I think she should go both ways." I'm like, what the fuck? She go
Yeah,
both.
now she's pushing that nonsense. I'm like, I'm like, I wonder if she's a psyop just to have gun fail or something. Because why is she out here? She's like trying to tank this movie.
Yeah, like damn, come on, she just purposely trying to tank the movie ticket sales and shit. Like, what the fuck? Somebody said,
Oh
"I'm
my
sorry,
god.
Hollywood is starting to seem like a fucking money laundering scheme, money laundering scheme and shit like that." These movies tank, but you still make it. Yeah, well, let me see that. I just want to play this part, like this video, because I forgot the guy, Spectre Creative. He used to actually work for Mattel, and he was in development in a lot of the previous He-Man movie scripts throughout the decades. So they had to send the He-Man movie scripts to him, and he had to approve if they didn't like it or whatever, or shouldn't be in it or something. So he worked at Mattel, but he's the one that I tell you, he's saying about that, like, too, about he's starting to feel like conspiracy theories because that's just strange. That how do you're a box office mojo site and you said that Massive Universe was #1, that all of a sudden now a scary movie. It's just bullshit to me. How do you make a mistake like that if you're a fucking actual box office? That's supposed to be your job, about the analytics and shit.
All right, so I know we all really wanted the Masters of the Universe movie to be the #1 movie at the box office this weekend, and unfortunately, it was beaten out by the Scream movie, which I haven't seen that one yet, but I hear it's good. Well, what if I told you that Masters of the Universe was the #1 movie at the box office, according to Box Office Mojo, at least all the way until Sunday night? What is going on? Why did Box Office Mojo misrepresent the box office for the Masters of the Universe movie? I mean, this never happens. Why this movie? Why now? Let's take a look here on Spectra Creative.
That just pisses me off because it's like, what the fuck? Why? And they left it there for like 2 days. And also, now it's scary movie. Get the fuck out of here. That's shady shit right there. The cheaters. Yeah, that's what they do. They try to cheat. They cheat.
Hey guys, welcome back to Spectra Creative. I'm Scott Toy Guru Nightlig, and let's jump right in. We're talking about the Masters of the Universe movie and the way it was reported and its box office, right? We all follow movies now, ever since Jaws in '75. It's all been about broadcasting the box office like stock ticker tapes, right? Like the price of stocks. We all want to follow the opening weekend, and that's going to determine the success or failure of said movie. Even though when a movie makes $100,000 or $100 million at the box office, it's really only dealing with about 3% of the U.S. population. That's a whole other video, which actually I'll be releasing not in too distant near future. It's already been recorded. So, despite the fact that we're still dealing with a very small, minute part of the population, obviously getting to a number that can help offset the enormous cost of these summer blockbuster movies is the goal. And when a movie like Masters of the Universe is made by MGM Amazon at a cost of about $200 million, plus give or take another $100 to $200 million in marketing, you're talking at least $300 million, and it grossed just under 30 in opening weekend. But this made it the #2 movie, right? Because Scary Movie did like 55 or 60 million.
Oh.
Basically double that. So that should be it, right? Story over. But in today's super lightning focused world where we look at box office results, like I said, like we look at stock results, why is it that Box Office Mojo, like the gold standard for reporting box office results, listed Masters of the Universe as the highest grossing film of the weekend all the way through Sunday night? Now, it was obviously an error. And the error is that Scary Movie, they left out 2 zeros. They noted it as making $24,000 instead of $24 million on its opening night, whereas Masters made about $11 million on its opening night, or Friday opening day. Mm-hmm. And those numbers are what determined the number one movie of the weekend for basically the entire weekend. All the way through Sunday night, these numbers remained. They were not corrected. Box Office Mojo, the gold standard of reporting box office numbers, had the wrong numbers for the number one and number two. Well, the number one movie, the Scary Movie, they left out 2 zeros. I mean, nobody noticed this all weekend long. No interns, no one's at Box Office Mojo.
That's a psyop.
This is what they do. They monitor the box office on weekends. It's like literally, if they did one thing, it should be to report the box office on a weekend. Yet all weekend, and I mean, look, screenshot after screenshot, I was getting them on my phone, on my computer. I just kept checking back because I was curious. I've been very vested in the He-Man movie. You know, I spent 10 years of my life working on the brand, and, you know, many years beyond that collecting and playing with the toys. So it got me wondering what I'm not, you know, I don't believe in conspiracy theories except for when there are clear conspiracy theories, like, you know, the plot to assassinate Lincoln was a conspiracy. You know, they were going to kill all 3 people, the VP, the president, and the Secretary of State. It was a conspiracy theory. It just fell apart because the other 2 guys, you know, one guy missed and the other one got too drunk to pull it off. All right, that's a whole other historical video. But the point is, conspiracy theories do exist, despite the fact that they get a bad rap. So the question is, why would Box Office Mojo do this? So you can either chalk it up to 2 things. An error, which I cannot imagine that the world's largest site that is dedicated to, again, one thing.
Yeah.
Just the one thing. Report the box office. And they did do this. Could this be because of the politics of Scary Movie? That they did not want to make it look like it was doing as well? I know it's controversial because it's the first comedy we've had in years. It's really poking fun at culture, and I think there's
it wasn't even funny though. Rich said I have to check out Masters. I don't know much about the lore. You should watch the 2002 animated series. Reggie, watch all the episodes on Plex. That's a free app.
Amazon made the Motu movie, and they needed the publicity, and they wanted to make it look like it was the number one movie. I mean, you could throw so much spaghetti against the wall. I just can't believe it was an error that lasted for 72 hours. It wasn't until like 3 o'clock on Sunday that they fixed this, and it first popped up. I guess the Friday night scores popped up very early Saturday morning. So all Saturday and 90%, 80% of Sunday day, right, until the evening, had the wrong numbers for Scary Movie, which made it the number 12 movie of the weekend, and it made Masters the number 1
series. Got it. Yeah.
Nobody noticed this at Box Office Mojo. No one.
How do you make a fuck up like that?
Something's wrong. I just can't. I'm sorry. That dog won't hunt. So what do you guys think? What is going on? Why did Box Office Mojo suppress Scary Movie and oppress Masters of the Universe? I mean, I can't buy that it was an error. I can't, because it's like,
how do you make an error like that?
One thing they do. If they made a mistake in publishing a pancake recipe, I'd forgive them because they're not known for pancake recipes, you know. Whereas if IHOP made a mistake reporting box offices, I wouldn't fault them because they're not known for reporting box offices. But Box Office Mojo, that's your thing, man. It's like the one thing. That's all you got. That's all you got to do, and you didn't do it. Why? Why this movie? Why this weekend? I would love your guys' thoughts. We can do a follow-up on this one. I don't know, but it's a very curiouser question to ask. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for checking out my books. The first chapter is always
Brian, I said the video you sent. I'm gonna play that video, but there's another thing. Look at now. Even I'm gonna play that video you sent me. Let me see it. Where the hell did I? Oh, yeah. Now even comicbook.com is saying it. about that is getting a sequel. Ah, you fucking haters. We're gonna play that right. Come on. Oh man, that got the Millie Alcock video you sent me, Brad. Let me see. Yeah, right here. Let me see. Oh shit, Brad. Oh, Brad, you got cut off. Oh, that. Let me see. Comicbook.com. Yep. Let me see it right here. Oh, you shouldn't have checked. That's a good series, Reggie. That's why I love I love the 2002 series more than the 80 series, because the 2002 series took it more seriously. Oh, Bradley said your phone. Oh, damn, your phone. I'll play that video you sent me, Bradley. Yeah, see, this is another article, comicbook.com. Masters of the Universe is likely going to get a sequel, and here's why the box office might not matter. It won't matter. Let me see. Come on. Oh. It said Masters of the Universe is likely going to get a sequel. The box office won't matter because Amazon, much like Netflix, does not give a fuck about box office receipts. They never have, they never will. Let me see this article right. Let me see. It's on comicbook.com. Masters of the Universe likely getting a sequel, and here's why the box office might not matter. Masters of the Universe successfully brought He-Man, Skeletor, and the World of Eternia to the big screen in a big way that new fans and longtime fans could appreciate. Despite the positive reviews from critics and great reaction from the audience that show up to see, the box office results have been disappointing, which put any follow-ups and sequels in jeopardy. Thankfully, that might not be an issue, though, as it appears the franchise still has a strong future in Amazon's plans, including a sequel. Let me see. A new report from Forbes highlights how the film's box office isn't that big of an issue for Amazon. Like I said, Amazon and Netflix. Amazon and Netflix. This is what they see. Let me see. Amazon on Netflix, when it comes to box office, this is what they think. Box office elitist douchebags, they don't give a fuck. Because keeping it real, they always say box office is what the people want. Not necessarily, but maybe the 2% of idiots on X. If you go by that, I'm sorry. Nobody really wants more back rooms and fucking obsession. That's a fucking miscalculation. A fucking indie movie. Nobody wants more of that garbage. Hollywood always gets the wrong fucking idea. Those are flukes, flash in the pans. Nobody's asking for more fucking back rooms and obsessions. I don't give a fuck. Let me see. Let me see that. Oh yeah. Again, it said Master Universe likely getting a sequel, and here's why the box office might not matter. Oh, what? It didn't go into the freaking. Let me see. Oh. Let me get that. See that article. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll get this article right here. Let me see. Really, I mean, I don't know about any great movies. Spider-Man is only going to do well because the Hulk and the Punisher in it, because Tom Holland is a horrible fucking Spider-Man. He still acts like he's 12 years old and now he's college age. A great movie. I don't know. Great. Oh, Toy Story 5 was garbage. It was the weakest and the worst out of all of them. It was Toy Story 5 was garbage. And I thought Toy Story 4 was the weakest one until now. I stand corrected. Toy Story 5 is the most garbage one of all. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Yes, right here. Masters of the Universe. Likely getting a sequel. And here's why the box office might not matter. Let's see. I don't know if it was better than 4. I felt like it was not better than 4. Definitely not better than 4. It felt like Toy Story 5 felt empty. It felt empty. Because even 4 being the weakest, all 4 of them has something to say. This was trying to do a story about tech versus, old school toys, but then they focus on Jessie. It just felt like it was girl boss Toy Story. And you had a fucking what's his face? You had Buzz Lightyear being emasculated and having a dress put on him and shit. I like Michael, but I wouldn't say that was the best movie of the year. I think Masters of the Universe is the best movie. Michael, it was a good movie, but it's like there was already like a TV movie like years ago that came out, so it's not like it's original. This is the second time there was a Michael Jackson autobiography, so it was not like something I never seen. Let me see. Yeah, Register Studio said it was definitely the most woke. The humans sucked in parts. Yeah, they did. And like 4. Yeah, Register Studio said 4 or 5 are like 5 out of 10 movies. Yes. Let me see this. Masters of the Universe likely getting a sequel, and here's why the box office might not matter. Man, see, this is what I'm saying. If The Flash was put out by Amazon, we would be getting a Flash Part 2 instead of this gun dog shit garbage. If The Flash was put out by Netflix or Amazon, we would have been getting Flash 2 and Justice League 2 and 3 already. But instead, WB is garbage, and they made Guns Universe crap. It's not even a thing. It's trying to be a thing. Guns Universe is trying to be a thing, but it's like Fetch. Stop making Fetch happen. Nobody's giving a fuck about Guns DC Universe. Stop trying to make Fetch happen. It said the box office results have been disappointing, which any follow-ups and sequels in real jeopardy. Thankfully, that might not be an issue, as it appears the franchise still has a strong future in Amazon's plans, including a sequel. A new report from Forbes highlights how the film's box office isn't that big of an issue for Amazon. And though it is showing in theaters, the report points out that theaters aren't where the film is expected to have the most impact. This is echoed by a statement from Amazon MGM Studios domestic distribution chief Kevin Wilson, who signaled that this opening is the kind of critical first moment that strategy for the franchise. Let me see. This weekend presents a very solid start for Masters of the Universe, and the passionate multi-generational audience response we're seeing around the world has been fantastic. Travis Knight and the entire cast of filmmaking have delivered something truly special. They have, exactly. I'm sorry. If it was any other garbage like Guns shit Superman, I would say, oh, that's just corporate speak. No, but this movie is special. It actually is genuinely a fucking awesome movie. Better than the fucking slop they're putting out. So this opening is exactly the kind of critical moment that validates our holistic distribution strategy, building awareness and engagement that will carry well beyond the theatrical window. Masters of the Universe is expected to be a huge on Prime Video. Fill a key role. It's already huge. They already put it on pre-order. Is already sold out. Masters of the Universe is already sold out on 4K pre-orders already. is already sold out on number one on the Amazon 4K pre-orders. Let me see. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Ray said the Toy Story sequels remind. Yeah, it's kind of true. The Toy Story sequels remind me of Gunn's DCU. Exactly. They were mediocre and not as good as the first. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, you're right. Ray. Let me see. Where was it? Yeah, the Toy Story sequels remind me of the Gunn DCU. Yeah, exact. Gunn DCU is mediocre. Ray said Amazon should have bought DC instead of this guy. Exactly. If Amazon would have bought DC, we wouldn't be having this fucking discussion. And Amazon bought it, we would already have Flash 2. The Batgirl movie would have been thrown out like negligently, like the stupid ass idiots like the Zaslav and James Gunn are. We would have got a Batgirl movie. We would have got Justice League 2. None of this shit would have been an issue if Amazon. Also, let me see. Bradley Williams said, I hope Shrek 5. Wait, let me see. He said, I hope Shrek 5 doesn't suck. The animation style is already throwing me off. I see some people saying, like, Bradley, that I forgot who was saying that. Somebody said, somebody was like, what are they talking about? The animation is not. Oh, I think it was that RK Outpost. He was like, the animation isn't that different. There's maybe like a slight making it look neater and cleaner. I think the Ryan Cannell guy, he was like, I don't see a big difference in Shrek 5. It's just like slightly leaner, more cleaned up animation, but I don't see the difference. That RK Outpost was saying that shit. What happened? Cape Crusader is garbage. Oh my god, but that's the Matt Reeves jump. Said, can I see the new movie without seeing the show, or is it good to see it for? I mean, you could see the new movie without seeing the 2002 show, but like maybe you might, because if you see the 2002, maybe you might get some references or something. But you could Cape Crusader is horrendous garbage. Cape Crusader is woke. A female penguin, Oswalda Cobblepot, trash. And then the second season is worse. A female Mad Hatter, like what? Race swapping Commissioner Gordon and Barbara, like oh god. Cape Crusader is garbage because it's Bruce Timm without Paul Dini, and you take out Paul Dini without Bruce Timm, and he does mediocre shit like the Killing Joke animated movie. Let me Asian race swap Harley Quinn who acts more like fucking Jigsaw. I'm like, gosh. Bradley Williams said they made it look more cartoony, like the original Shrek movies look more on the realistic type animation. Oh, let me see the Masters of the Universe expected to be huge on Prime Video and Fvck. Oh, I love Alison Brie. I think Alison Brie was hot. I want Leto, Alison Brie, all of them to come back for the sequel. Let me see. Another major boost for the film is that it holds a key place in Amazon MGM's overall slate strategy between James Bond franchise and the upcoming reboot of the Thomas Crown Affair. The studio has spy action covered, while Project Hail Mary soared from Project Fail, garbage, science fiction, and The Sheep Detective gives the studio a perfect family film. Then there's Masters of the Universe, which is a film aimed at adults who grew up with the franchise in the 80s, but it also did a great job of expanding the net to new fans who never experienced the original cartoon. That will be even more relevant on Prime Video as its general audience is even more locked in on streaming as a whole. Plus, it will get a lot of attention when it debuts on the service, especially if Prime Video leans in on the if you missed it in theaters, now's the time to jump in style advertising. As we've seen a number of films that didn't perform at the box office get a huge surge of attention and a whole second life on streaming over the past few years or two. Maxim Group media analyst Tom Forte highlighted this part of the strategy, saying, "We see Amazon's video strategy as similar to its e-commerce one. The company is focused on the long term and building a large business and willing to invest and lose money on a short and near-term basis." Forte then added, "Amazon is playing the long game here to the extent that these tentpole efforts increase its ability to be ultimately a successful. They should be deemed risky but successful initiatives." Let me see. It said Amazon's MGM even decided to skip Masters of the Universe France theatrical run entirely. There's a law in the country which requires Amazon to wait 17 months after releasing a film in theaters before it can have its premiere on Prime Video. So instead of giving Masters a run in theaters in France, it's more valuable for Amazon MGM to just skip it completely, and instead they will premiere Masters of the Universe in France directly on Prime Video. That's also not even factoring in the impact of just having the franchise in the mainstream consciousness again. Thanks to the positive reviews and reactions from audiences, there's a lot more discussion around the franchise, and that extends to the always lucrative toy side of things as well. Mattel has its foot on the gas with a new line of figures and even more on the way, and there's increased presence for the franchise on store shelves. If the plan was to bring attention to the property, then mission accomplished, and it certainly seems Master Universe has even more life left in it. So Master, you know what's funny? Because it's actually the opposite. You know what's funny? That the Superman movie came out, it underperformed, and nobody gave a fuck about those figures on the shelf. Nobody's buying those. I'm sorry, nobody's buying the David Cornball Sweat figures on the shelves. That you can't give those figures away for free. But the Masters figures say, yeah. Slade said, "Can't wait to see Jared Leto as Skeletor again." So Red Studio said, "Yeah, I didn't like Cape Crusader at all for the characters, but the animation is cool." Yeah, Bruce Timm really went downhill since the DCAU ended it. Yeah, exactly. Red Studio said it's sad because he was the GOAT. Exactly. Do you recommend the? Oh yeah. I love the oh my god, I love the original 1987 Dolph Lundgren film, because you know there's some people that idiots. There's some stupid. Because I saw the 87 film as a kid in the theaters, but there's some people that are such idiots that are like, it wasn't accurate to the source material. Filmation is not the source material of He-Man, you morons. The mini comics and the figures predate the Filmation 80s animated series, and in the Motu Masters of the Universe mini comics, there was no Prince Adam. So in the Dolph Lundgren movie, there is no Prince Adam. But in the mini comics that predate the Filmation animated series, there was no Prince Adam either. He was just He-Man. So the 87 movie was actually accurate to the original source material of the Motu mini comics that predate the Filmation animated series. DC Comics actually created the Prince Adam persona. DC Comics created Prince Adam. There was no Prince Adam before that. Yeah, it was comics before the Filmation 80s series, and in the mini comics that predate the Filmation, there was no Prince Adam. He was just always He-Man. Yeah. Bradley Williams said, "My local Walmart has stacks of corn sweat figs for $3 a price." Yeah, you never knew this. Yup. And look at, the Cornball Sweat figures aren't selling out, but look at, got my new Masters today with the whole movie display 4-pack with Leto, Skeletor, He-Man, and Goatman, and these are selling out. Look at this whole awesome display. You got Man-at-Arms, Idris Elba. Goatman. You got Goatman. You got Leto, Skeletor. Nicholas Galati, He-Man, and freaking out Idris Elba, Man-at-Arms. But it got the awesome display. You take I forgot. You can take the figures out, and then look at it becomes like a display case. If you take the figures out of the plastic right here, I mean, not gonna take them totally out, but you take this out right here still, and then like if you take it, it still have the movie display with the sword, and you guys could see that. You got Man at Arms, He-Man, Skeletor, freaking Goat Man, and the sword right in the middle is the power sword. I have the power. The Motu Masters of the Universe. Then you can just put it back in right there. Jared Leto. I'm glad I have a Leto Skeletor fig. Those like the awesome figs that Bradley got. The Skeletor, awesome Skeletor Revelation fig. Wait a minute. Idris Elba. Idris Elba was badass. And Man at Arms too. Let me see. Ray said. Ray said I like the morons whining that Superman isn't a goofball. Man. Yeah, Gun Superman is a goofball. Yeah. Ray Studio said, "Wow, that's cool." Bradley Williams said, "I noticed B-Flix after the MGM logo. Oh yeah, it's a Sony Pictures International logo, but in the theater the Sony logo is not there, so then it must be international. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I even Bradley on X, I keep on seeing Sony X accounts promoting the Masters. Let me see. I don't give a fuck. It's true. I'm sorry, mission accomplished, because Masters has never been more in the conversation than it is now, and it's because of this movie, and people are still going to see it like 3 and 4 times in the theaters. So something doesn't add up with the Scary Movie 6 bullshit, because Scary Movie 6 was nobody's even talking about Scary Movie 6. That's what isn't that fucking weird? That movie supposedly made $100 million. Nobody's talked about Scary Movie 6 because it's garbage. There's nothing to talk about. It was whack. There's nothing more to talk about that fucking movie. It's awesome. Nicholas Galicine, Idris Elba, Jared Leto, badass Skeletor. Let me see. I'm that video that Bradley gave me. Oh my gosh, the freaking oh my god, so stupid. That's how you try to get people in a Supergirl movie, saying Supergirl is a queer icon. Yeah, that's gonna sell more tickets. Calling Supergirl a lesbian. Yeah, that's really gonna help you. Oh shit, where? Where is it? Let me see the. Yeah, because people are gonna run out for Millie Al Suckercock and calling Supergirl a queer icon of because that's what guys really want to see. Let me see the. They play it. Supergirl, Mid of Tomorrow. Like I said, the problem with James Gunn and Supergirl is like Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, the comic book was made garbage. So you're taking from a comic that you shouldn't even take it from, because the comic was boring garbage. So you adding Lobo to spice it up, but the comic was already garbage. The comic didn't sell when it came out. You got morons now overpraising that garbage now, but nobody cared about that comic when it came. Tom King sucks as a writer too. I'm sorry, he's a garbage. Yeah, but you're not gonna. Let me see. Oh shit, what the hell happened? Damn it, I had it, but now let me see. Let me get that again. It cut off. Hurry up. Let me see if I get that. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is hilarious. That's another thing. Oh my gosh. The marketing for this movie is utter garbage. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Look at this. You got a Supergirl cup that looks like a fucking dildo fleshlight. Who approved that shit? Who approved this shitty marketing? You got a Supergirl cup that looks like a dildo. Like, what the fuck? What?
Chris Gore, eat your heart out.
Nerderotic.com.
Supergirl is already a disaster. And, you know, it would have been a disaster if Millie Alcock, I'll be nice, hadn't said a word. If she hadn't said a word, this movie would still be bombing. But she has said a word or two. And
it keeps getting worse.
It keeps getting worse. And somebody, I liked her casting. I liked her in House of the Dragon.
I don't care.
But she is getting very Zegler-esque at this point.
Give a fuck.
Maybe not as
looks like it's gonna bother
annoying,
the
but it certainly is stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's not Richard Zegler levels of retardation.
Well, I think one thing too is like I mean, I didn't watch House of the Dragon, but she's known for that, and that's a successful show. And she's the lead in that show. So at least she's established. Rachel Zegler came out of nowhere, and
Steven Spielberg gave us.
I know, like, but she wasn't really on the radar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
she was doing cover songs on YouTube, and Steven Spielberg plucked her out of irrelevancy and gave her all to us. I do think when it comes to what I've seen, so some of the stuff we've seen in interviews, so it's tough to tell the tone. The stuff we've seen on video, for the most, look, Rachel Zegler, when she was saying all these things that helped tank the movie, there was like an air of fucking nastiness and bitterness and like enjoyment that they were like erasing some things. Whereas this one seems to come off honestly like a fucking dumb young blonde.
Yeah, who's trying to say the right thing.
Who is probably drunk. Please tell. Like, she seems drunk.
She's
as
messy.
fuck in this video. I think she's
a little bit.
A lot of the clips that she's in, she looks drunk.
She's saying what she thinks the media wants to hear because she's getting baited into this, and that's being nice. That's being nice. I think we might be letting her off the hook a little bit, but we'll see.
I think you are, because like this isn't sort of where she's asked a baited question and she runs it. There is glee in the way she says it, and she expands way more on it than the question actually requires if she just wants to answer it for both the ones.
Yeah, I think she's saying things she believes. Yeah.
Years, many fans have embraced Supergirl as a queer icon. What do you think is about Kara that inspires that kind of connection? I think I played a few characters that might have a potential queer through line. I have many queer friends, so honestly, I'm kind of honored. I'm honored that that's happening. But I think because she doesn't live inside the binary of what we think a woman should be, that is what makes her so special and so exciting and so new.
Tell him, girl.
I thought she was baited.
And I kind of thought that as well. I was like, she'd do what she'd want to do in that regard anyway. But yeah, thank you.
Okay.
She said, I have a lot of gay friends.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, she kind of based a little bit.
I have black friends. Okay.
Can we start with Supergirl's a queer icon? That has never been a thing.
I was gonna say, when did that happen?
Absolutely never. I can make an argument for some DC characters being queer icons. Nightwing, I could certainly make that argument.
Hey, but hold on.
No, it's true.
Well, no.
He's not
gay.
So
Nightwing is a dude that gay dudes like because they thought he was hot.
Exactly.
That's not Nightwing. Don't put that on Nightwing.
That means queers think he's an icon.
That shit on Nightwing.
Or his buddies.
I think that's
In
different.
their head.
That's not fair.
That is not fair for Nightwing. How dare you put that on Dave?
Life isn't fair, guys. I was able to profile a gay guy walks in my store. I'm like, he's buying X-Men and Nightwing, and boom, every single time. Every single time.
Were a lot of people in prison fans of Nightwing? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. Nobody cared. Everybody in prison likes Batman. Batman's like the most. Yeah.
Let me say one thing that I think is when I started playing Superman back in 1993, on the cover of
Dean Cain.
Spunk magazine in West Hollywood, the cover said, "Fags think Dean Cain is super."
All right. Well, they did. I mean,
So
you're a icon.
Dean Cain.
Spandex and my underwear were on the outside. I get it. I took it in. Okay.
Take the compliment.
But that doesn't make you.
Garrett, I'm going to now ask Steph to make the most disturbing search. I need to find that. Steph, you put that on your internet history.
Yeah, I don't want that. Thank you. No, thank you.
I fear what comes up when she searches for
Dean Cain is on the podcast. Dean Cain is on the
But there's more from the queer icon, Supergirl. And she's being baited in this, and it's Pride Month.
Dean Cain is on the podcast, everyone.
My
It's
God.
not so much comes to you from Queerly Radio.
Exactly. It's not so much just baited. Here's part of the fucking problem, right? We have these red carpet interviews or these press junkets or whatever. Half of the problem are the people that are there asking the questions. These people with 200 followers on Twitter and like 1.5K subs on YouTube that have James Gunn on for an interview and can't crack 12 views, right? It's these irrelevant, ridiculous activist people. And they get invited to these things, and all they care about is whatever their activism is, whether it's black girl nerds, whether it's queerly, whatever the fuck. And they're asking questions that are only relevant to their fucking viewpoint. That's half the problem, that these people are even there to begin with. The other half is you have these retarded people in Hollywood who don't have any idea what real life is like. You have a 25-year-old woman in Miliaka who probably does believe all this stuff that she's saying. I absolutely think she does. And is drunk on the red carpet and then is playing this up. And the only people that it's going to win over are the people who aren't going to show up to your fucking movie anyway. You're not going to win anybody over.
No.
And you're going to alienate the people that do go out and support these franchises.
But also, this is intentional marketing by the team.
Yes.
When you choose Queerly Radio to go along, you know what the questions are going to be about because that's all the radio station cares about. And so you do have to, it is the company to blame for everything. It's not. That's why I don't think you can really just put it down when you say the actors need PR training. It's like, well, they'd be getting PR training from the people that invited these people to the show in the first place.
They might be getting PR training.
The audience they want
they
to
might be
the
ignoring
movie.
it. It's the whole system. Like the whole system is corrupt, and this is the result Warner Brothers wanted. This is the result James Gunn wanted. This is the result Millie Alcock wanted, and this is the result the press wanted. It's the whole ecosystem.
That's literally what I was saying. Like half the problem is that these people are there, that they are being given access, and they're being given access to this by the studios.
But we're at a point now where this movie it's too close to launch. They know that they're not winning with the conventional superhero fans. They're not winning with normies. So at this point, who else are they going to turn to try to get to go see this movie? At least if we could turn Supergirl, we as in the marketing department, if we could turn Supergirl into a queer icon, maybe the people that went to see Megan 2 will go see this. That's all that's left now.
They're locked into an ideology. They just think they're right. And eventually it'll work. And we don't make this for the chuds anyway, or for men, even though the vast majority of Supergirl fans from comic books to cartoons are dudes.
Her name is actually Millie Alcock.
Alcock.
A-L-C-O-C-K, not A-L-L.
William
So
Rosenthal.
Alcock, maybe?
Alcock.
No, I'm going with Alcock.
Her no cock.
That's Will Poulter.
So we have some more wisdom from Millie Alcock.
Posting online about Taurus queerness
Oh,
in the
like,
comments. Is that something that you explored when you were preparing for the
It
role?
wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these
Pride
questions,
Month.
I don't know. I
Flag
think
knows
that what
about
makes
that.
this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love at all. If anything, but
I agree there.
we'll see. I don't really know, but I don't know. I don't know.
Both ways.
She probably go both ways.
Supergirl goes both ways. Really? Really?
Get exclusive Mortal Kombat 2 wallpapers for
Exactly.
your PC with B.
It doesn't look like Will Poulter in a wig.
Like, listen,
She's not
Ryan,
saved by a prince.
it
She's
needs
not
to
saved
be
by a prince.
it needs to be emphasized that Ryan nailed it with the assessment. They hire these people that have no following whatsoever because they know they're going to ask those types of questions. They would never bring Friday Night Tights. They would never bring Drinker or Gary into this. They would never do it, even though you guys are the biggest entertainment YouTubers on the platform. They would rather bring people in that get 100 views that they know are going to ask the right questions. It's all strategic. It's all part of the the whole sphere that they're in. So
Yeah, that's how they patted Rotten Tomatoes.
And
Yeah,
we've seen it for years like this. Every time we cover one of these actors answering a retarded question from someone like that, it's somebody that has a very small channel with no views, but they're willing to ask the right questions, and the studio flies them out there, puts them up in a hotel, pays for their airfare, and gives them the whole run of the mill every time.
I could ask questions about degeneracy. James Gunn, do you have a cuck fetish, or does your wife just happen to get fucked by every man in all of your projects? You know, like that's right along the same lines.
Yeah. Well, we haven't seen Supergirl. There might be a post-credit scene with Lobo. Who knows?
There's still time.
Polymarket traders overwhelmingly expect weak Supergirl box office debut. That's strange because there's a box office analyst out there who thinks it's going to beat Spider-Man.
Bullshit. Listen, I did not get my Spider-Man tickets like off rip like I should have. It was sold out,
dude.
But you know what's funny? Some James Gunn having a cuck fetish. I'm starting to wonder, does Andrew Stanton have a cuck fetish? Because basically, oh my gosh, what is his name? Buzz Lightyear became a cuck. Became a cuck at the end. He's getting married to Jessie. He's wearing a dress while getting married, and Jesse's the one that's dominating him and holding out the ring, saying, "Be my wife." Like, what the fuck? I'm starting to think Andrew Stanton has a cuck fetish because he made Buzz Lightyear a cuck at the end of Toy Story 5, which just sucked. I'm sorry. It just did. I'm sorry.
They're going quick.
It is. It's crazy how fast they sold.
So, and we'll get to who this box office analyst is in just a moment. But
That's
box
the
office
fact,
analyst predicts Supergirl will outgrow Spider-Man Brand New Day. An industry expert draws parallels to Wonder Woman's 2017 success, suggesting Supergirl could soar past Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Who love Patterson Batman like guys that like
the date. Yeah,
same people who like Superman.
Yeah, it's last year. It doesn't matter.
August of 2025.
I don't care. You said it.
It's still a retarded take, but it would be more retarded if that take was yesterday as opposed to.
It was retarded the minute you said.
Dumber now.
The minute you said last year, this was August, right? So while Superman was going, I said that Spider-Man Brand New Day will outgross both Superman and Supergirl combined, and I'm sticking to that, and it's looking really good.
Yeah.
But it's Luis Fernando.
Oh, that'd be campia,
dude. Luis Fernando is actually really good with his box office stuff. Usually, I've been following him for a while.
He's good with providing the numbers in a very
regurgitating information that's already out there. That's all. He's not analyzing shit. Okay. He's basically doing what Odin does. He looks up the numbers. Now Odin breaks it down and gets into his little Excel sheets and gets super autistic about it. But I mean,
it's the internet. None of us are actually doing any freaking work around here. Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Like, I follow Luis Fernando. I think I follow him. I follow him. At least I use him as stuff, not because I think he has terrible takes in movies.
Yeah.
But very immediately he tweets out a bunch of information about the box office, like numbers wise that I can use. But in terms of his takes in movies or his projections, doesn't get much worse than this.
No, it's usually one of the first ones to get like some of the more obscure countries like in their direct reporting, and it's like, okay, I can use him for that. But
and to be fair, he'll call out something that's flopping. He will. It was just a horrible take, and it was fun to make fun of, and it was a great opportunity to tell. Like Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to make $1 billion. It's going to make $1 billion easily.
It's going to make more than Supergirl's. Like Supergirl's entire run will be less than Spider-Man's opening weekend globally.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like I have not seen tickets sell out like this in a long time. Like this is crazy. How I mean, I'm in the Orlando area, so like this is a huge market everywhere. Universal, Disney, even the more
that's one of the bigger markets.
Sold out. All sold out. It's crazy.
So in contrast to Millie Alcock, we have her former co-star from House of the Dragon. When he was asked, you don't get the question here, but he's asked about fans, basically.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about the fans. You know, that's why we're here. That's why we go and work in these.
Guy Matt Smith. He's in that the Star Wars Starfighter movie. I don't really care. I don't know how that's gonna do. Let's see. Hurry up.
That's why we're here. That's why we go and work in Neeson for 8 months a year. It's, you know, and it's never going to appeal to everyone. Everyone has their own opinion, particularly on George's work. But for me personally, it's their show. You know, we make it, we do all that work, and then we hand it over. And I hope it delivers on the scale that that we want it to for them. If it does, if it doesn't, who knows? Only time will tell. But absolutely, it's completely about the fans. It's their show.
That's how you answer every time. And if somebody asks you a queer icon gay, you go, it's a show for everybody. It's for everybody. That's all you got to answer. You know,
that was Matt Smith, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Matt Smith, good guy, really good dude, a good proper English bloke, and obviously a great answer.
Hell yeah.
That's all it's not fucking rocket science. I know these people are retarded, but this is not hard. This is not difficult. It should be fairly easy to do. Now, when you have these activist people up there asking these questions that are all based on their identity that they're projecting onto anything they see because they're so desperate to be represented because they're not actually comfortable with their sexuality. They're not actually comfortable with their gender.
Let me bring it up. Those are the same weirdos who like Pattinson Batman and Gunn's trash ass bitch Superman. They're not actually fans. Fvck, you're retarded. You only like Pattinson Batman because he represents a Fruit Loop Batman, like a Fruit Loop fat fuck that you are. The people that like Pattinson Batman, the females and the males, they're in the vast minority that like Pattinson Batman and Gunn's Superman. They were never Batman and Superman fans to begin with. They wanted a Batman or a Superman to fit their garbage, soy bitch, wimp fag ideology. They don't actually like the character the way he is because the character, somebody even trashed that Exo Starlight bitch that she delusionally said Pattinson Batman was accurate. Then somebody said, Exo Starlight bitch, Pattinson Batman is not accurate to the comics. You must read the comics with blindfolds over your fucking eyes. Like Grace Retard Randolph, if you think that shit is accurate. Just like Gunn's Superman ain't accurate to shit. Any moron who says Gunn's Superman is accurate, you're stupid, you're retarded, you're a loser. And you must either you never read comics, you only Google them, or you read comics with blindfolds over your eyes. Because Cornball Sweat ain't Superman. Neither is Matt Reeves' douchebag Beta Man. They're fucking complete utter garbage. Nothing like Batman and Superman. Just the name only. Bino and Sino. Batman in name only and Superman in name only.
They need to project it onto other people so they can pretend that they're represented. Yeah. When you have those people asking those questions, can it be maybe a little bit tough in the moment to try not to piss anybody off? I suppose. But this is your job. Your only job is to get the most amount of people possible to go see this movie. Not to appease 1% of the population, not to tell 1% of the population that thank God we make this just for you. No, it's to get the most amount of people you can to watch this movie.
The people
not
who like
the country that votes a certain way,
shit.
Everybody. And all too often they're horrifically bad at that because they don't care. They've already got paid.
Well, how much coaching do you reckon these celebrities and actors get given behind the scenes from the studio to answer certain questions in a specific way? Because the lead up to Rings of Power, it really looked like a lot of the cast members got heavy coaching to answer, especially the actress that played Deezer. Her answers were so politically laden but repetitious. She repeated the same talking line again and again and again. And I'm seeing this from Millie Alcock where she's like, yeah, you know, Supergirl, she doesn't fall into a binary and it's not about men and stuff like that. And it seems to be very similar in tone in her answers that she's giving. And so I'm starting to get, you know, the inkling that the studio is also coaching her to push.
I think there's definitely some of that.
That's a question for Dean. That's a Dean, I think you've acted a couple of times in your life.
Yes, sir.
And you probably had an agent. Like, how much coaching goes on?
It doesn't come from the agents. It comes from, you know, agents will give some advice and so on and so forth, but it comes from the studio. It comes from the producers. It comes from it directly, and you get plenty of advice and you get plenty of coaching, and they want you to answer things in a specific way. You could disagree, but once you start pushing against the system, you end up leaving California and moving to Nevada. That's me. But that's the point, is that they will give you coaching. She's had coaching. She knows about all these questions. They discussed it ad nauseum. None of this is coming off as a surprise. Clearly, Matt Smith chose a different tack, and I like that, and I appreciate that. The same thing I would have said when they said that, you know, fags think Dean Cain is super. I said, great. Watch the show.
More people watching the show.
Yeah.
Do you think is it also like the PR? Hey, so many queer people are looking at you as a team. So many queer people are looking at you as an icon, and what do you have to say? Is like, listen, we want everybody watching this, and that's the awesome thing about Supergirl is that so many people from a variety of walks of life can find something to be inspired about. So we really hope just everybody comes out and watches the movie and enjoys what we put out there. It's not that difficult. Yeah, like that shouldn't piss anybody off.
No, it's common sense too, but they do. People do want to put their bent on it, and I do. And she wouldn't be saying that stuff any more than the name that shall not be mentioned, Rachel Ziegler, did her thing. Denigrating the actual source material, et cetera, and going that didn't come out. That wasn't. I don't buy that as being organic at all. I think it was talked about, discussed with the PR teams, with the producers, with the studios. Same thing, I think here, and I think it's a mistake.
No, yeah.
It
Can we
is
talk
every
about
time.
the Supergirl Cup for a second? It looks like something else. I mean, I've been around,
Both bags.
Well, Gary, you were in prison. You tell me what it looks like.
Shit.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Don't apologize. That was great. Don't apologize.
Superman drops the all cock.
Ryan has the best description. It looks like some dude's dick mid-transition or girls or whatever.
Yeah,
looks like some roast beef going on. I don't know.
Is this again? Is this 100% confirmed to be real?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
It is real.
video with people that have them.
It is real, Jeremy.
It's detachable.
It's only in limited Mexican markets.
Are you telling me you can peel the skin off of it?
Yes, you can pull the bottom part of the coat off. Somebody
There it is.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Ocean high top.
There it is. You see him spreading that out there?
Yeah.
It looks like both legs retarded.
Chris Gore's gonna
transition.
This is going to get his age restricted. My gosh.
Chris Gore, eat your heart out.
Good lord!
Like Johnny Dome's retarded nephew.
At least the Spider-Man popcorn bucket looks awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean the one that looks like
This
jizz?
not that one.
Building.
Yeah, that one looks awesome.
Building in the head.
Yeah.
So the first reactions are in for Supergirl from the influencers. And shockingly enough, they're
best movie ever.
the best movie ever.
They also seem to have had PR training.
I haven't even seen that one. What the?
Yeah,
fuck?
that's what Jeremy. This is the popcorn combo. That seems right in your alley.
You can suck on that and get
That's
Coke
a
out of it.
popcorn
I'll pass on that one.
You know, it's funny. That's kind of a callback to the Spider-Man movie parody with Jack Black at the MTV Movie Awards, where his web comes out of his, his dick.
Hi, I'm JT, and I made Result Hunter, the search engine for conservatives. Let me just tell you what it does. First of all, big tech right now is run by...
Wait, were you like hesitating to say the word dick on this?
Yeah, and I caught myself. I'm like, why was I hesitating?
I'm in the presence of Superman. I can't say something like that.
Just dropped an F-bomb. So
I'm just shocked. I'm so shocked at looking at that cup and thinking that, because I know these marketing folks and I've met with them and done things and seen stuff and seen their ideas. There's just not. Well, I don't need to see that one anymore. I saw that last night.
Yeah, that was.
But it's the other one. sorry, Garrett. I had
Saw that last night.
But it's the other one.
Done things with them.
Like, how did they make that decision that this is the way we'll put the cup out? I mean, we're going to do this. It's going to be perfect. They got paid a lot of money to make that decision, and that's absolutely mind-boggling. I'm stunned.
I mean, there's a trend with these popcorn buckets. They're all vaguely sexual in a weird way.
Yeah, they are.
There's the original Dune bucket. It's like
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
The Wolverine one was like a big open mouth.
The one that
Everyone's got them within easy reach of their desk.
I know.
I never got it.
He-Man one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just fisted my Doom popcorn bucket.
I saw a
Rubbery.
fucking I saw a
It's Pride
massive
Month. They allow it
pile of
now.
those when I was
It is.
walking through the mall the other day. This is like at AMC in my mall. Massive thing out in front. They're not even for people that are at the movies. Out in front of the AMC. Massive pile of He-Man and Mando and Grogu shit that they're desperately trying to unload.
Oh, they can unload that.
Movies.
They can't unload Superman.
Early
shit.
reactions are in, and we're getting Furiosa vibes, not Mad Max vibes. Furiosa vibes.
Well, Fury Road sucked too. So, Fury
well,
Road
both of them did not make money.
Feminist garbage.
They
Mad Max was badass. Loved the hell out of that. I didn't watch the others.
The OGs.
The OGs are great.
There's three of them only.
So Supergirl first reactions. Millie Alcock shines as James Gunn's DC universe embraces Mad Max vibes, but not Superman or Supergirl or DC
vibes. Yeah, it should be
Comics
Superman.
vibes.
Superman.
But it is weird how earlier James Gunn said it was a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy, and now it almost seems like everyone's banned from saying the term. They have to come up with some other analogy.
Yep. What is this? Supergirl channels the energy of Gunn's Superman's James Gunn while carving out its own identity. Surprisingly dark themes, Mad Max vibes, and a John Wick style motivation drive the story. Millie Alcock shines, and Jason Momoa brings his trademark chaotic charm in the 15 minutes he's in the movie.
So he says, "My man," when he walks up, and he's cool. Yeah, okay. I like Momoa, but like he's not very versatile in his acting.
He plays himself.
Yeah, he plays himself
pretty much.
He's a good dude. I like him too. But it's weird though. In that review right there, they talked about Mad Max, which we all loved, of course, and then they talk about John Wick, which I absolutely loved. Both of those, and then this is a movie that I don't think I'm gonna love.
No, because it's not going to be either of those things. And then they mentioned True Grit because the story it's based on by Tom King, former CIA recruiter and famous Oedipus complex dude, wrote the story, and it's basically True Grit in space, but feminism.
Oh, well, also a lot of what they're like marketing a different movie than the movie we know it is. Both of those movies are male movies. Then you've got Lobo, who's in most of the marketing and is barely in the movie. He said he only filmed for a few days. They're advertising Millie Alcock in the suit that she barely wears. And so it's like they know what you want as a movie and just decided not to make it. So weird.
But that's why they lifted this embargo early for all of the people who were paid with access to be there. Right. The reason they lifted the embargo early is not because they're confident in the movie. The reason they lifted the embargo early is because they are desperately trying to create some type of positivity to generate more pre-sales because they are very worried that this thing is going to fail.
It could be number 2 at the box office on the weekend it comes out. That's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, I think like with the momentum of Toy Story, even though I think the word of mouth still going to be very positive for the movie, even though I hated it. I think there's a good chance Toy Story is number 1 when this comes out.
Toy Story was
I think because it's also going up against Jackass too.
Yeah.
Don't forget Jackass.
But that's the male. I mean, that's all the males are going to go to that.
Yeah.
And then all the kids and families are going to go to Toy Story, and nobody's going to go to this movie.
And that's why I really like Critic List, because the audience there is, I think, a very normal, normie size audience. And right now that one's getting a decent rating, Toy Story. So I think it's going to actually hold pretty well. It's going to hold like a typical, I think, Disney Pixar film.
I wouldn't call it decent. It's like down to like 50-something% now. So
that's still the decent category though.
Well, I don't care what Blaine says. 50% average is not.
I was going to say it's like actually labeled as
saying.
decent. It's categorized as decent.
An average of 50 is not good. It just isn't.
Now, I like to think I have a sense of humor, and I like to laugh about things and so on and so forth. But then I saw this picture of the young lady playing Supergirl, and then somebody posted a thing from like Land of the Lost.
Yeah, Chaka.
Oh, Chaka. Like that.
Oh,
Chaka. Yeah, Chaka. And I said, dang it, I laughed.
Yes.
Because it was funny. Because
there
is a little similarity there. And I laughed.
The resemblance,
And let me tell you what, there is a bot army out there for Supergirl on X and other things that went yep, there it is. There it is.
Maybe that's why they're saying there's a Mad Max connection, because there's that kid from Mad Max.
That looks almost exactly the same.
That's what it is.
I laughed at that. I got just attacked by the bot army, which was hysterical. But when I first started playing Superman, I'm a quarter Japanese. Thank you, quarter Black Garrett. I'm a quarter Japanese, and my given name is Tanaka. And when I started playing Superman, people were saying we wanted Superman, not Sushi Man. my reaction. I laughed my ass off.
That's pretty funny.
That was hysterical.
That's funny.
That's all you can do is
if you
laugh.
can't see the similarity there, then maybe you don't have a sense of humor. Throwing it out there.
Well, they
And
don't.
also, right,
Dean. The bots don't have a sense of humor, or even worse, the people who actually are fans of the, because there is enough of them on X to make it look like that there's a big fandom. We saw that with the Marvels. We've seen that with the Acolyte to this day. So I think it's a bit of both, and they weaponize it, but neither have a sense of humor. I think the bots actually have a better sense of humor than the people who genuinely want to root for this version of Supergirl.
Millie Alcock will get so much credit. She retweeted that and just said, I was having a bad hair day, okay?
Yeah.
That would have been great.
She was getting trolled.
Yes.
When Karen Gillan was getting trolled for her Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 like mannish looks, she just rolled with it and had fun with it. And that's how you do it.
Do we have Dean Kane's best tweet ever pulled up where you were talking about some trans people and you said
You're right, I
you're
pretended.
girls and they said and you were never Superman and you were like correct, I pretended. It's like, holy one of the best responses.
You never know when you're going to throw one of those out there and it might do something. I never expected this one to get any attention, but it got a lot.
Yeah,
but that was true. That's what I'm saying. What up, girls? Here's the thing.
Deleted.
It's
deleted. There it is. So yeah, I'm sure there's screenshots of it, but somebody, I believe exactly what you responded to was they said, and you were never Superman, and then your response was correct. I pretended, and it's like, yeah, destroyed.
But I think that's the more correct way to fight it in that sense. Have a sense of humor. If Millie Alcock, whoever said that, Alcock, whatever, if she had said, I was having a bad hair day, it takes
everybody would love it. Everybody, self-awareness is the most powerful tool on the internet. Just be self-aware. Don't take yourself too seriously. Laugh at yourself and roll with it. And yes, what you just said, if she just said, yeah, I'm having a bad hair day, everybody would, holy shit, she's a real one. She's down to earth. It's cool.
It was mostly just the media wrote a million articles about Dean attacking Millie Alcock. That's where all of it came from. It's very strange.
Yeah.
And I got to say, the same thing happens for a lot of these female superhero, female hero type of movies when they're so desperate to make these women masculine, to make them stoic and all of this stuff. Right, that you end up with some rather unflattering pictures and images and stills, as opposed to say what you see from Millie Alcock on the red carpet. Now, if you turn off the sound and you don't hear her drunk ass rambling about gay pride, right? I don't think Dean would take an image of her on the red carpet when she's done and glammed all up and stuff like that and looking feminine. I don't think you'd probably take one of those pictures and laugh at that comparison because it wouldn't make sense. But no,
I would turn it into the Spider-Man hand thing.
Exactly. That's what these studios do to these women because they don't want them to be feminine. They want them to be men. And it hasn't worked and it won't work.
It ain't gonna ever work.
It's even basic rules of photography. Do you remember the Captain Marvel when they just took all the posters and made her smile? And every poster was far better than it was originally. There are rules about how you take photography to make yourself look as good as possible. It's the same thing as sex sells. We've got all of these things which people have known for centuries, and suddenly they're like, no, in the last 10 years, we're going to do it an entirely different way for no reason whatsoever, and it just destroys it.
It's all a social construct, so we can present whatever we want to men, and they'll take it.
Yeah, they discovered they hated men.
Not true.
Not true at all.
What do you got there, Garrett?
Spider-Man.
We don't want to go to that yet. I want to get to the box office projections real quick.
I am dying to see that. I haven't seen anything on Spider-Man at all. So
we will see that next, right after we get to these box office projections, which are just getting low at this point. I think the last one I saw was 50 million.
45 to 55 million is out there. That's a popular one, I think, from Box Office Theory. And look, if it's on the low end of that, it opens less than the Marvels. The Flash opened to $53 million or something. That movie went on to make less than $300 million at the box office. These are horrific numbers. You're talking somewhere between 200 and 300 million if it plays out the way we think it'll play out right now.
And the budget again is
170 million.
Okay,
that's what they say.
Yeah, but then you have to figure in print and ad money, and that they'll usually spend double that.
Which film?
They'll double that number, even more.
Conservative is about 100 million right now for what people think for the marketing campaign. I think that is conservative. But even with that alone, say it's $270 million all in. You're only getting half the box office back to the studios. So this is a movie that needs to break $500 million with our most conservative estimate to break even.
And The Flash made 50% more internationally, whereas Superman made like 60% internationally. So even if it opens the same as The Flash, it's going to track way lower overall.
So it says, that said, pre-sale trends across our national samples currently pointing towards front-loaded weekend with Thursday previews likely to land ahead of the Marvel 6.6 million. This puts a potential weekend debut bordering around 40 million on the table. Although our pinpoint is remaining bullish or bullshit, we don't know, within the set spectrum of forecast to account for the possibility of the current holiday weekend deflating short-range growth. We hate that.
Holiday weekend.
Yeah, shout out to Sean Robbins though, because he usually does a pretty good job of covering this stuff.
We'll monitor next week for final forecasts, or you know what? We'll just figure it out when the movie comes out.
When's it supposed to come out?
Next week.
Next week.
Oh,
Thursday,
see, I didn't even know.
Friday.
They're doing a shitty job then.
I love that the current holiday weekend might be like affecting our things. Yeah, all the black people who are going to rush to see Supergirl. Like,
is that what they meant?
About?
It's a week prior.
I think they're talking about 4th of July.
What they're saying is they're looking at pre-sales, right?
Okay.
So when you're looking at pre-sales and tracking pre-sales, the idea that this is a holiday and this is a holiday weekend where some people might be out of their normal habits can affect their track.
Nobody's going to be out of their normal habits this weekend, Ryan.
No.
But I'm saying it's ridiculous.
But I say, especially with where it fell this year, because it's like, okay, so you're getting a little bit more of the day on Friday. That doesn't really disrupt things all that much, right? When it's just one single day that's causing this to happen. But yeah, break even for the film is going to be about 525, like globally.
Yep.
Ain't hitting it.
The best part, I think the best part about Supergirl is when it inevitably comes out and it flops, what are we going to see from the main trades? It's going to be like, well, you know, the World Cup affected Latino people.
Right.
And then they're going to say, in a post-COVID era, this is now the normal thing. They're going to blame
same
COVID.
thing.
And then like 3 weeks later, Spider-Man's going to come out and just butt fuck it. And like, no, those aren't going to be an excuse, right? We're not going to hear about COVID. We're not going to hear about the world. We're not going to hear any of that shit. It's just going to come out and dominate.
The beauty of that too is that it's like basically a repeat of what happened.
Last time.
No Way Home, because I remember West Side Story came out, it flopped, and everyone said, COVID, and then all of a sudden, literally the next weekend, what happened to COVID? COVID doesn't seem to be a thing anymore with Spider-Man.
I'll tell you what it's
COVID.
That's
what happens.
We're going to hear about
this is what we're going to get right here. This will be the trades. And we've all seen it. Straight white males, this movie's not for you.
Yeah.
Why aren't straight white males, or why are they refusing to see this movie? Only a month apart right there. Only a month apart.
I guarantee we're going to hear about superhero fatigue in the reaction to the Supergirl box office failure. And then this movie is going to come out.
And then this movie,
with that intro, I thought Gary
that's a nuanced argument though, because they're gonna make Spider-Man and Batman movies forever. That'll never stop.
We're still getting a Motu sequel. So I say again, fuck the haters. I'm glad I got this 4-pack today of Motu movie merch from Mattel. Love this. Goatman, Jared Leto Skeletor, He-Man, Man-at-Arms. I love the display kit. Again, fuck the haters. Fuck the Access Media retard YouTubers. You failed. Amazon and Mattel still giving us the sequel to this movie. Again, Boatard, you're a failure. Shout out to Ray Takasa. Zack Snyder was spotted hanging out with Henry Cavill again. Hopefully we get that. One more Leto and Skeletor 2. Idris Elba. Camila Mendes. Awesomeness. Motu merch. This movie is the best movie of 2026. Toy Story 5 sucked. That was the weakest of all. I'm sorry. Michael was okay, but it's not the best. Obsession and Backrooms, don't give a fuck. Saw that bootleg. Actually paid for this in movie theaters. Let me see. Again, Slay said Motu. Yep. Slay said Motu and DC for life. Shout out to Bradley. Shout out to Slay. Shout out to Zan. Shout out to Metalhead Mike. Shout out to Vision, to Ray, Red Studios, Leroy, Captain DC, Jeremy, all the true DC fans. Motu for life, true DC for life. Gunn is trash, Patterson is garbage. This is superior to both. This is what Superman 2025 should have been. Facts, bro. Motu and DC, true DC for life. Batfleck, Cavill, Godot. DC for life, bro. Motu for life. Fuck the haters.